Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is Saiki here, and today we're gonna be bringing you guys the Gravekeeper buff. So if you guys don't already know, Gravekeeper probably got the biggest buff out of all the characters. Valenus was cool and all, but he's like a hunter and he wasn't that great. Gravekeeper, on the other hand, is an amazing survivor. He's been amazing since he came out, and the devs have only been buffing and buffing and buffing him. Granted, he's been pretty bad ever since Shadow came out, but after Shadow has been massively nerfed, Gravekeeper has only been way better. Because now, if you guys don't already know, when Gravekeeper was in a shovel and you got 100 eyeball, it would just bring you out of the shovel. So he was horrible. He's one of the worst rescuers in the game. One second, guys. And basically, now what they have done, thank you so much, Sonia, for the $4.99 donation. I'll get to that in a second. What they have done basically is, this is probably the coolest Gravekeeper buff that they have done. They have done so many things. They have made it so that he can reuse shovels. They've made it so he can switch between shovels. They've made it so that he reduces a hunter's attack recovery when they hit his shovel. They have made it so... they did other stuff as well, but I can't remember exactly off the top of my head. What they basically did this update is they have basically turned Gravekeeper into Superman. He can pop out of the ground just like Superman, rush through and pop out on the other side away from the hunter, and he will even push away the hunter if he is within range, which is really cool. And so I've been asked, Seki, what are the uses of this? Originally, what the Gravekeeper buff was able to do is he was able to rescue people in balloons, but they have changed that. Someone told me that that doesn't work anymore. So now people have been asking me, Seki, what is the actual new use of the Gravekeeper buff? And I've already played him a little bit, and I have gotten some use out of the ability. Two main ways I've gotten use out of the ability. The first, and you know, with three bands added to the hunter side, Gravekeeper has become even better. I used to play Gravekeeper a ton back when the meta was always banning Mercenary. Now, there was no other good rescuer in the game except Gravekeeper, and Gravekeeper could get gay escapes so consistently. He was almost as bad as Mercenary when it came to escaping and kiting, and Gravekeeper is such an amazing survivor, and they've only kept buffing him. But let's get back to the buffs on Gravekeeper. So basically, they've made it so that he can rush forward and pop out of his shovel. It does save the shovel, by the way. You do save the shovel, doesn't use it up. It uses up 25% of it, or like 10 seconds of it. It would be the better way of saying it. But you still keep the rest of the shovel. So, the strength of the shovel now is that if it's a hunter like Bonbon, you know, Bonbons like to face camp a lot. They like to sit in front of the chair a lot and just stare at it. So now with the Gravekeeper buff, what you can do is you can rush at the chair, you'll pop out, you'll push the Bonbon away from the chair, and then you can rescue before he can walk up and swing after you. Even if he didn't push the hunter, it still puts him in an animation so that he just can't swing in time. At least I don't think. When I went against that one Bonbon who I did that to, he didn't swing right away. I don't know if it's just because he couldn't, or if it's just because he just didn't think to swing right away. Because I didn't really push him all the way away from the chair. He was still pretty close to the chair, but he still didn't swing. So that is a pretty big buff, so that when it comes to rescuing, you essentially get a free rescue without them being able to hit you. Which is really nice. But what about on kiting? So on kiting, oh, by the way, Gravekeeper is also one of my favorites because a lot of hunters are foolish enough to chase Gravekeeper, and Gravekeeper is actually one of the best kiters in the game. Very similar to Mercenaries, very similar vibes as if chasing a Mercenary. I mean, you're chasing a survivor with 2 Seer Owls that last 35 seconds instead of 8 seconds, because the Seer Owl only lasts 8 seconds. He has 2 that last 35 seconds. Don't chase Gravekeeper, okay? Especially when he has Palace already dropped down. Don't do it. But basically, Gravekeeper, he got other buffs, and these other buffs matter a lot more than I thought. So I was playing Gravekeeper a couple days ago, and these buffs, the second and third buffs, came in way more handy to make the first buff, the Superman buff of popping out of the ground, way better. So the first buff that they did that actually helps the shovel instead of just popping out of the ground is they made it... Ooh, it's a Dream Witch. They made it... Which, by the way, Gravekeeper is amazing in Dream Witch, because when you get bit by a Patroller, while you're underground, the Patroller does not stun you. It used to even throw off the Patrol, but they actually nerfed that about Gravekeeper without putting it in a patch notes, which I found really odd. So Gravekeeper technically got nerfed at some point, so that the Patrol doesn't just get thrown off you when you dig down, but in terms of Anne, just throws the cat right off of you. So he's still an amazing rescuer against most hunters in the game. Pretty much every hunter in the game. An amazing cutter against pretty much every hunter in the game. There's really no reason not to use Gravekeeper at this point. When you're against Waxers, removes all the wax, I think, right? when you're against Hermit, it removes the polarity that he put on you. I mean, it is ridiculously good, the shovel. So, anyway, as I was saying, they did 2 extra buffs besides just popping out of the ground. The first buff is that they reduced its cooldown from 20 seconds per shovel to 13 seconds per shovel. Again, at first I didn't think this was a big deal, but I'll explain why in a second why it actually is a big deal. And the second buff is that when you go into the ground and you pop back out of the ground, it used to actually consume, I think, 15 seconds of shovel. Let me check again what it was. If it would just show me. Okay, I'm gonna have to find it. But it used to be like 15 seconds. So like when you go into the ground and you come back out of the ground, it actually used up some of your shovel as a punishment for trying to reuse the shovel. 15 seconds is how much it took away. Now it only takes away 10 seconds. Now for those that don't know, the shovel by default lasts 35 seconds. So when you go into the... Oh no, sorry, it wasn't 15, it was 13 seconds. I mean, this is like a free rescue here. There's absolutely no skill involved in this. So by just default, we're just guaranteed to make that rescue. Now we do have a patroller here to worry about, but Mercenary would have had the exact same problem here as well. So this is not like a... Unfortunately, this is really annoying. This is not like... Okay, that's alright. We do use the shovel, but I really did that just so that either we get a... Oh, what's it called? Ooh, you did not fall for that. Most hunters would fall for that. We're still probably going to win this game. But that's fine. That's fine that she did that. Because the whole goal of that was to get a bonus to my rescue speed to make that rescue a lot easier. And if she hits me, then that's fine. Our goal is to make it so that we get a guaranteed rescue. So that's fine. Prospector did a very smart move right there. He actually took a leech hit there on purpose so that he can just keep decoding. I died away from the Cypher so that there's no way that she's going to be able to protect the Cypher. Although, I think she brought her main body there, and I think that's just Composer's Leech picking me up now that I think about it. Yeah, this is actually just Composer's Leech. So we might be in a little bit of a problem there, it looks like, since that main body's actually still there. But we'll see here. We're just gonna run away. And she has to focus on the Cypher. I'm away. I mean, we'll see here. We'll see if he pops. I need to get this Leech away from my teammate here, because right now they're being chased. The Dream Witch body is near me right now, so guess I'll say that, but now she's gone. So again, I'm just going to keep trying to drag this Leech away until my teammate will be safe. It does have a really big range, though, especially because she's at full presence now. Again, it does kind of hurt that we lost that shovel, but it's not a big deal because the goal was to just make the rescue. If we make that rescue before half, this game is over for her. I don't care what the cost is, as long as we make that rescue. That is the most important part. So why am I not really rushing the gate right now? Because the last thing we need right now is someone dying in front of gate and not then chairing in front of the gate. Because then there's no one that can do the gate. We just completely lost out on an entire gate at that point. This way, if she switches traits and blinks me, I'm not going to die next to the gate. So don't get me wrong. I can still die here. It's not like me getting away from the gate prevents me from dying. I can still die. The difference is when I die, I'm not going to be dying in front of the gates to prevent and like preventing other people from escaping. Now, I removed the leech. She couldn't control all the leeches at the same time, so now we're able to get away. You see, this Composer's actually making a really big mistake here. I mean, unless he de-leashed himself 99%, then he's making a really big mistake here, because now if he dies in front of the gate, she could just switch traits, teleport here, and then pick him up, and now I can't do the gate either. But I'm guessing he's 99% de-leached. I personally... Yeah, okay, this guy was making a huge mistake, and he could have actually costed us this game if that Dream Witch controlled her leech and made it to follow him. But basically, I mean, I guess it wouldn't have been that bad, because he's probably not going to die for free, right? So he'll probably force out a trait switch into Blink, but then if she switches to Blink, then she can't easily come here. But it's Dream Witch, right? So she can still easily travel here by main body and leech him, and then I can't do anything. I have to leave, and I might die to that leech that she just made, if it has another blink itself. So that Composer made a huge mistake there, especially because I'm there without a leech. Like, just let me do the game. That is how you throw away your games when you do stuff like that against hunters that are very slow, who depend on the survivors making mistakes, who depend on you giving free hits so that she doesn't have to use her blinks. That is how they end up getting away with stuff like that. So that was could have ended really badly, but thankfully the Dream Witch just was not controlling her leeches at all. So anyway, I never really finished talking about Gravekeeper. Basically with Gravekeeper, With Gravekeeper now, after the Gravekeeper buff, there were 3 buffs in total. The first one is the Superman buff, where you can pop out of the ground. The second buff is the cooldown. Oh no, I did talk about them. I'll just talk about them again and finish what I was saying. The second buff is that now the cooldown is from 20 seconds to 13 seconds. And now the third buff is that when you go into the ground, instead of popping out and using up 13 seconds of shovel, you now only use up 10 seconds of shovel. Now, that second and third buff make the first buff way better, because now what that means is now it is actually realistic. 1 second. Now it is actually realistic to use your ability, use your buff to escape the hunter and drop a pallet without having to use your shovel, without them letting them hit it. And it actually makes sense because now your cooldown is way shorter. So the problem before with trying to reuse shovels is that not only do you undig near the hunter because you're not able to like do what you can now and just rush away from the hunter and then pop out like Superman. Not only did it have that problem of being closer to the hunter when you pop out, it also has the problem of just a super long cooldown. 20-second cooldown for you to save your shovel, you're probably going to take a hit before you're able to get your shovel back, that's not a good deal. You may as well have just saved the shovel. Saved popping out and just use it to take a hit instead. So that way for the next 20 seconds, you'll definitely live without taking a hit, because that recovery will be what protects you for the next 20 seconds. It'll be what allows you to stall and escape the hunter until you get your next shovel back. Now with the reduced cooldown, it actually makes sense to use your shovel to escape the hunter if you're already next to him. Like, let's say you're already at factory, right? You're near factory. If the hunter hits your shovel, you anyway reach factory. But you realize, wait a second, the hunter already used their ability. And I'm close enough to factory where I could just rush to it, pop out of the ground, and vault the window. Which I've already done that against the hunter. It's just, it wasn't as successful because it was an N and she used the cross to readjust her cats. And so if the hunter already uses her ability, or their ability, you could just use your rush ability to get to a window or pallet, save the shovel, and then by the time the hunter gets their next ability back, you already have your next shovel back because of the reduction to the cooldown from 20 to 13 seconds, which is a really big deal. Of course, if you're one of those survivors who struggles to kite and you just need very fast ability cooldowns, that's fine too, but that's not really how you should kite. It's like with Elbow Pad Mercenary, right? Mercenary has a 5-second cooldown, but if they nerfed it to like 15 seconds, it would not affect me. Because you should not be using your elbow pads every 5 seconds. You should be using them every 15, 20-ish seconds whenever the hunter has their ability up. And on average, a hunter ability will be up every 15, 20 seconds. So that's why you shouldn't be using the abilities right away. But if you are in a tight situation, maybe you just really need to sacrifice a second shovel and then you can for sure live. Like, let's say you use a shovel, right? But you're still in a bad area. So you just really need a second shovel really quickly so that you can just guarantee a really good area. An example, hospital. If you use a second shovel to get into hospital, you're probably not going to need another ability at that point. So it's perfectly fine that you use 2 abilities back to back to guarantee a kite into hospital. So that would be an example of where this buff matters, where it's okay to use shovels very quickly and let them get hit. But the main purpose of this buff is that now, when you are going to be trying to save your shovels to boost away towards pallets and windows, now you actually have a shorter cooldown. It's actually realistic to save your shovels, because before you try to save them, you're probably going to get hit in the next 20 seconds, unless you're just crazy and cracked and you can dodge the next hunter ability, no balls, which is a very risky strategy, which is not something I recommend. So that's basically the Gravekeeper buff, and again, on paper, it didn't seem that big, but when you realize how well the first buff combines with the second and third buffs, because remember, the third buff is that you save some of your shovel now. Instead of using up 13 seconds when you pop out, you lose 10 seconds. So you just have more shovel now when you reuse it. And every time you reuse the shovel, your cooldown is way shorter. So it just helps the first buff of encouraging survivors to rush towards a pallet and save the shovel, which is a very effective strategy now if the hunter already used their ability. Now that's not going to be a strategy I do all the time, because if it's something like Night Watch, then I'm going to be doing a very different strategy. I'm going to be dropping pallets ahead of time. I'm going to be using the shovel to go underneath the pallets, because now every time Nightwatch jumps over the pallet, I just go under the pallet on the other side, and it's very annoying for Nightwatch. So against different hunters, we're going to be doing different strategies. And Gravekeeper, that's just the strength of Gravekeeper. He's only become more and more and more versatile to a point where he actually might be better than Mercenary against certain situations. Like against Anne, it is actually easier to play Gravekeeper than it is to play Mercenary, because if you get a cat on you and she tries to hit you without stunning you, with Gravekeeper, it's as easy as digging down and you lose the cat. The cat just lets go of you, which is the only survivor in the game that does that. I guess Acrobat, if you put a red ball, you can't get stunned by the cat. Or Knight, he will not allow the Anne to stun you if you put the ability cancel, which is a really neat ability, but not very practical to use, because she's probably just not going to activate her ability. If you do the ability prediction and she doesn't use an ability, she will still stun you. So that is kind of the downside of it. Ellie returned to the NAU server. He returned because he was in Thailand for a long time. He was studying in college in Thailand, so he was playing in the Southeast Asia server, I think it was, or maybe... I don't think it was the Chinese server. I think it was Southeast Asia server that he was playing in. Oh god, we have someone playing a really bad build. What was I talking about? Was I talking about Gravekeeper? Anyway, Gravekeeper has become a lot more versatile over the years. I mean, if I were to just read out all the buffs that Gravekeeper has gotten to, guys, I probably could. On the IDV wiki, they do keep track of the buffs and nerfs as of 2019, 2020, I think. Before that, they did not keep track, so anything before that you will not see. But they have buffed him so many times. They have made it so that he can reuse shovels. They have made it so that... Oh yeah, I forgot about this buff. So that if you get hit by a bomb or a statue or like a chip hit, you keep using your shovel, which was, to me, such an unnecessary buff, but whatever. And now, as of recently... they made it so that, you know, now when the hunter swings at the shovel, they have a longer recovery. Also, you dig down the ground faster. I forgot about that. And they did not put this on the wiki yet, but the most recent buffs are also just applied. They also exist, but it's not on the wiki for some reason. I guess they're not updating it anymore. Who is that? Gravekeeper? Not Gravekeeper. Gamekeeper. GK stands for both Gravekeeper and Gamekeeper, which is very confusing. But anyway, Gamekeeper will consume your shovel if he hits it with the hook. But that's fine. That's literally fine. You use an ability to counter their ability and you get away with full health. That's perfectly fine. And that's not considering that you're probably taking that shovel to an area where that Gamekeeper hook is no longer good. Like if I'm going to get teleported right here, I'm probably going to use my shovel right away. I'm going to take advantage of areas where he doesn't have his shovel yet. I'm going to take advantage of the slide while he doesn't have his hook yet. And then when the slide ends, I'm going to be in an area where his hook is not that good. So that's kind of how I'm routing my routes. So that I'm taking advantage of areas that would be bad if he had his hook while he doesn't have his hook. And then when he finally does get his hook back, then I'm in an area where his hook is no longer good. And how did I do that? By using my ability as a sacrifice while he already has his hook to make that first area possible to reach the next area. Because right now, that area in the middle of the map that counters Gamekeeper, it's really far away. How am I going to reach it? I'm going to use a shovel. That's how I'm going to reach it. And I'll take advantage of other areas along the way while he doesn't have his hook. And then while his hook is finally up, then I take advantage of these really good areas. And if he puts traps down on the ground, he'll have to commit some more abilities. He'll have to set up some traps. I'll leave the area. I'll use another area. By the time he catches up, then I use another shovel. So that is the strength of Gravekeeper and Rescuers in general, is that they have these extremely strong abilities that you can just abuse so hard. There's almost no counterplay that the Hunter can do. And that is just what makes him so extremely busted. Not to mention that Gravekeeper is actually a basement rescue character. Ooh, okay, I actually should have been doing a cipher. Didn't expect that rescue to happen. It's okay, we anyway, I guess, would have had a setup for rescue. Like, what other cipher would we have done? I'm thinking that we could have done that cipher over there, had I known that that was going to happen. Like, now the prisoner's not going to be able to work on his cipher. Maybe we can sneak in a rescue here. If he uses his hook, we can definitely sneak in a rescue here. Gotta be careful here. Yeah, he already used his hook. Let's rescue. I was waiting to see if he's about to hook there. I don't want to take damage because I do want to rebound again. Rescue a second time, I mean. Not rebound. The Gravekeeper shovel actually does absorb a hook here. Wow, but he even hit my shovel, which is even better. I don't know if I want to keep body blocking at this point. I don't think I want to. I think I'm going to let him go. Oh my god, and he missed his hook on top of that. That is really bad for him. So now he's just on a cooldown. He has to choose who he wants to chase. Neither of us are good targets. Prospector's already running far away, and I have another shovel ready to use. Look how fast that cooldown was. I already had it back, and I didn't even need to use it. So that's what I'm saying. That's why I thought the cooldown buff wasn't a big deal. Because 99% of the time, I don't need another shovel that quickly. But if you choose to save the shovel and just use it to boost away from the hunter, then you actually do benefit from that buff. Because you do need to use it right away, because you didn't have the hunter hit it, so you are going to need that faster cooldown. But if the hunter hits it, then the amount of time it takes to recover from misses and stuff like that is just... It's too much to take advantage of for you to need that faster cooldown. I'm almost thinking about dropping a powder here right away so that we can actually reuse the shovel, but it's not going to matter because he's just going to hook the shovel immediately anyway, so it's just not going to matter. Maybe against a different hunter it wouldn't matter, but against this one it's not going to matter. So this is what I'm talking about, how like against different hunters we are going to play differently. Against Gamekeeper I'm not prioritizing dropping pallets and going under them, because why would we? He's just going to shoot across the pallet and remove my shovel with the hook regardless of where I am. So against something like Nightwatch, though, who jumps over pallets, we just go underneath them, so there's nothing that Nightwatch can do. He has to break the pallet. They changed the message cooldown. Yes, they did. It is now 5 seconds instead of 7 seconds. Which is really nice if you accidentally ping something and then you realize you need to ping that the dungeon is here. That's the main reason you need to do that. Or maybe it's Wu Chang, and you pinged hunters near me, and you want to say hunter change target. Because he's holding his umbrella. So, I mean, I love Gravekeeper as a survivor. I didn't like him back then because, obviously, I had to play Rescuer all the time, so it gets very boring playing the same role all the time. But now that people seem to really underestimate Gravekeeper, I want to go back to playing Gravekeeper more often because a lot of people underestimate his strength. He is seriously one of the best Rescuers in the game. Like, with all the buffs, he was already a survivor I abused when he first came out, and he's only gotten buffed since then. And he was extremely good before then. Escaping out the gates, getting guaranteed rescues no matter where I am on the map. There's nothing they can do. I have a guaranteed Seer Owl hit on the rescue. That lasts 35 seconds. On kites, I have 2 Seer Owls that last for 35 seconds. The Seer Owls can go underneath shovels, so I can guarantee that they last those 35 seconds. And don't just get hit right away. If they do hit it right away, then they are in recovery for 10% longer. I dig down in the ground faster, so that way I don't have to use my shovel so early. There are so many ways that Gravekeeper got buffed, and as of most recently, if you are already in a very good kiting area and you know you're not going to need the recovery hit in the shovel, then just save it, pop out of the ground, and use the area, and then by the time you need it again, the cooldown will be so fast that you're going to have it by then, which is absolutely ridiculous. There's so many reasons to be playing Gravekeeper nowadays. I even have... My favorite reason by far playing Gravekeeper over any other Rescuer is that, for some reason, Hunters underrate Gravekeeper just as much as the average player. They'll chase Gravekeeper and they get kited for 4.5 ciphers. Just a couple days ago, 2 hunters got kited for way over 3 ciphers. I did also mess up one game against a Fool's Gold, to be fair. But on average, you have a very good chances as Gravekeeper in your areas. Just, you know, as a Rescuer character, of course you expect him to be very good. But people just don't seem to understand that, so we're going to teach him a lesson. Psyche, where have you been? Recently, there have been a lot of tests. I had 3 back-to-back really big deal tests, cell biology, and then 2 other, I guess, it's not really a biology course, it's like, what is it called again? Biochemistry, and then physical chemistry. Physical chemistry is by far the scariest, so that is why I haven't been streaming. I didn't stream on Thursday, to be fair, but yeah, that's where I've been. Darkwoods is also in the map, so they did all these buffs. They made the cooldown shorter for messages. Also, shovel cooldown in general is also shorter. Gravekeeper also has lower deco than other survivors. People have been nerfing Knight, but if I'm being honest, Gravekeeper is a safer survivor than Knight. I would probably rather play something like Gravekeeper than something like Knight, honestly. Just because Knight is a little bit scary. He is a little bit dangerous, and every once in a while you will get a little bit unlucky. But with Gravekeeper Shovel is just a very consistent ability. You can literally use it almost anywhere you want. You can use it as a hit. You can use it underneath pallets to make garbage pallets like this one the most broken pallets. Like right now, I'm in an area of drop pallets So if the hunter ever chases me, I'm going to memorize this area, and they'll be forced to break these garbage pallets that Opera Singer never wants to break. And so we're just going to take advantage of all these, like, really useless areas. Gravekeeper can, like, something like that Knight or Mercenary cannot do as well, is that Mercenary has to ignore these areas, because, like, if you elbow pad to this area, you're going to just need to use another elbow pad. Like, it did nothing to elbow pad to this area. So we're just going to stall out here, because I'm going to make the rescue regardless. It's even easier than Mercenary, because I don't have to worry about aiming my elbow pad or anything. And it looks like right here, she's going to let me save the shovel. So I'm going to save it. Push her away. No, you can rescue right away. You can... Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that you can actually swing right away. Ooh, okay. Good to know. So at the start of the stream, I said that you probably can't, but it looks like you actually can. I did not know that. Okay, well, now we know. Now I know. That's never going to happen again now that I know, but I just didn't know, unfortunately. I didn't know that you can swing right away. That really hurts. Okay, so we're probably not going to be able to win this game anymore. Okay, and we definitely need to heal up after this. That's a really good stun, and then after this we're going to heal up. Ooh, I didn't know that. The last guy I went against did not do that. The guy that I pulled that off against did not swing right out. He just let the push happen. And so it looks like you can actually cancel the push by swinging halfway through, which is a little bit unfortunate. Either that, or him getting thrown into the wall cancels it early. I'm not sure. It's either one of those two. He was out in the open, though. That Opera Singer was right in the open, though. Like, it touched the oil tank, I guess, but he wouldn't have gotten thrown much further than that. So I guess that's good to know. And you know what? You know, that does suck. But in the future, we can actually use it to our advantage. And we're going to remember that hunters know that they can swing. And we're actually going to do reverse psychology in the future. And now that I know that hunter can swing, I'm just not going to rescue. And they're probably going to swing right away thinking that I'm going to rescue right away. And we're going to pull some reverse psychology that way. I just didn't know. So I thought we were guaranteed to make the rescue there with no damage. Which is why I touched that chair right away. Normally, if the hunter can swing, you should not touch the chair right away. Stream hasn't been announced on Discord yet, by the way. Thank you, Vasha. I'll be sure to do that after this. 83%. And, yeah. That hurt, but at least we'll tie. I don't know if we would have won, because it is a mechanic, and mechanic sucks. She doesn't provide good deco, doesn't provide good kite, doesn't provide good support. I mean, mechanic literally doesn't do anything for the team. They should have buffed mechanic, not Gravekeeper, if I'm being honest. Okay, let's do the middle cipher. I mean, we still have our shovel. Keep in mind, guys, that this is going to be extremely good for late game still, so don't be disheartened. I still think we can win this game. Maybe I shouldn't have popped it right away, because maybe he was trying to use surprise tactics to, like, surprise the hunter that are like, oh, 2 ciphers are remaining, the hunter thinks they're safer. It's a cute strategy. I don't think it really matters. I guess now the hunter who's, like, a more aware hunter, that would not matter against, so my mistake. I guess I shouldn't have popped that cipher. It still would have been better not to, like, let them have the information of knowing there are 1 cipher remaining. Yeah, because now they're going to teleport. Maybe they would not have teleported if I left that cipher up. You see, that's kind of the idea of why he left that cipher up. So, my mistake, I guess. I thought he intended on me to pop that cipher, but I guess not. We do have to waste our tie turn, unfortunately. So the tie turn is not going to do anything. Kind of a waste. It's not a big deal. Take over the cipher. Oh, he kited away from the cipher. Nice, so we can take over it. I don't know if it's safe for Prospector to do it. If Prisoner dies away, then it's fine. Then anyone can do the cipher, but if he dies close to the cipher, then a half-health person is too dangerous. I guess, though, that he already doesn't have Blink anymore. He has Teleport, so it's okay. It's not like he'll easily die. Like, look at this pal here. He'll definitely probably survive. I don't know, because I'm thinking if it's like someone like Sprinter, then Sprinter would probably go around this paladin and put shadows on it, and then you're in a tough spot. So. Not necessarily easy, but if it's like a bad Opera Singer, then yeah, he can definitely live there. And yeah, that cipher's definitely going to be primed in time. In fact, I'm almost thinking this guy might struggle free. If he gets lucky, he does get lucky, nice. Hunter got pushed around a little bit too much. And he doesn't have a borrowed time, so that was actually the most perfect thing that could have happened. Still, he's probably going to die right away, though, because he doesn't have a boost to get away from the hunter. He's just stuck in that garbage area. I didn't mean to say that. I meant to say follow me. There's a fly in the room. It's literally freezing outside, and there's a fly in this room somehow. I don't know. Do they just live in the sewers? I guess they just live in the sewers. If I get teleported on, I guess we're going to use the more damage shovel. Okay. Can we hear your opinion on the new Opera and Shadow nerfs, and does it knock them off the meta? Shadow, I have not seen Shadows. We have not been banning Shadow at all. I have yet to see her this season. I haven't gotten to play with Shadow yet after she got nerfed. But just reading the nerf, I can tell you right now that that is way too much of a nerf. They absolutely killed Shadow with the nerf they did. I never see the devs do nerfs this bad. I'm telling you, it is very rare. I think this might be the first time I've ever seen them nerf a hunter to the point of killing them. I've never seen them nerf a hunter this badly before. Like, they've done small nerfs like Mad Eyes and Feaster, hunters who really didn't need them. Hunters who were already bad, you know, just digging them deeper in the grave. I don't really count that because they were already pretty deep in the grave. Shadow just went from one of the best to actually in the grave now. Like, she was nowhere close to the grave. Now she's actually dead. She's dead. And it is so sad to see. I mean, I'm not sad because it is so stupid. But instead of killing these hunters, why not just rework what makes them so stupid in the first place? Because the whole reason they nerfed it was because of full presence. She's a shadow reform herself. Yeah, exactly. I just don't understand why they kill these characters, or, you know, same with Opera Singer. Opera Singer, what they did with Opera Singer is I was a little bit confused at first by the Opera Singer nerf. I thought that the Opera Singer's speed boost every time she jumps into a shadow was reduced by 12%. I thought that every single time you jump into a shadow, you'll be reduced by 12%. That is not what happens. Her jump speed between shadows is reduced by 12%. Which is, which is still fine. It's not a game-killing nerf, but over long distances, over time, it does make a difference, and I have noticed it by playing Opera Singer. I have played Opera Singer, and I have noticed the difference. And it does add up. Compared to the original Opera Singer, her full presence actually used to gain speed when she got full presence. Her jump speed used to be faster when she hit full presence, which is crazy. That's kind of obvious because right now her jump speed did just get nerfed, but I don't mean just the regular jump speed. Her full presence had an extra ability where her jump speed was actually increased for no reason after she hits full presence, which is kind of dumb. But they took that away a couple months ago, and now they further reduced that for all forms of presence. Now the jump speed is even worse. She's still a good hunter. Don't get me wrong, she's still really good. But over long distances, you definitely do feel a big change. But Opera Singer is still a good hunter. That being said, Shadow, on the other hand, is literally, just like Lancer said, Shadow overformed herself. She's no longer good anymore. Literally, the whole problem with Shadow now is that the whole thing you would do before with Shadow, you have to understand the strategy of a hunter to understand their nerfs. What is the strategy of a hunter to understand their nerfs? So the strategy with Shadow was that you try to scare a survivor, then you leech onto them, then by the time you get your next scream back, your next scare, you try to scare them again, you'll get them at 60, you'll blink them, and after that, it's just like a guessing game of trying to guess in the right direction where they're looking with the ghost, because you can't attach them to see where they're looking anymore after that. And if you get lucky, then you knock them down, and usually you will get lucky, because it's not that hard to land it. Now you can't do that. Why? Because when you scare, it throws you off the ghost and puts you on a 20-second cooldown. What does that mean? That means now when you try to find a survivor with your ghost, you have to immediately attach yourself to them. Because if you try to scare them first, you're gonna get put on a 20-second cooldown, and then you can't attach to them for 20 seconds. Attaching and scaring is linked to the same ability now, which is a really big problem. It means now that, again, you try to scare them, it'll knock you off the ghost. You have to attach to them first, which means you will not get that 40 eyeball effect for free. Which is a huge, huge nerf. Oh, shoot, I think that's the chair all the way in the back. I think I know that chair. That chair is behind those wooden things. Ooh, we're gonna dig early, so I get that 10% speed buff in shovel. Yeah, it is the chair I was thinking of. We can even use this if I need an extra speed up. We don't need it right now. There's no reason not to use it. Hopefully she swings right away. Nice, she does. And there are some really good pals here if she decides to chase me, but she does not decide to chase me. I'm pretty sure you cannot use the rope while in tide turn. Let's go ahead and check this out right now. Yeah, you cannot use the rope while in tide turner, so that's alright. That's alright. That's why we didn't run to the rope. I mean, it's not alright for the prisoner, because I rescued him with tide turner, and now he couldn't rebound because of that. Yeah, it is Clerk though, so this is gonna be a little bit awkward. We're gonna have to do a lot of guessing games, and even then I don't think we're going to get the cipher done in time. Even if we guess correctly. Okay, free hit. I think that's right in front of the, okay, she missed. She chose not to use it. Not necessarily that she missed. We're gonna get off now, because her cooldown is up. Now this is the guessing game I was talking about. Okay, so we won the guessing game this time, but we might not get so lucky next time. You know, some hunters are smart. Some hunters are aware of not using... Okay, let's decode while she's in recovery. She might check now. No, she might check. Like, a good clerk would check right now. I don't know if we can afford to wait, though. Okay, it's fine. We probably have another cipher that's less progress than mine, so it's fine that she locked this one. She really should have locked the one with less progress than mine. Because this one is anyway about to pop. She should protect the one that is, you know, more behind, so that we're not evening out the cipher progress. So I can't decode right now. I'm gonna wait a little bit, just to be careful. Okay. We're gonna take advantage of the recovery. She'll probably check right now. Got her. She might go after me here. She actually removed the recovery, not the recovery, but recording immediately. Okay, I have to be careful here. We have to body block. He ran away from me. Okay, kind of a waste of a shovel then. I don't know if he'll live here. Okay. She messed up! Oh yes, I can drop this pallet for him now. I am not gonna do anything. He'll live and make it to the window, I'm pretty sure. I hope he'll make it. I'll even block this window. No, I messed up. Okay, well that kind of sucks, but he'll make it again, funny enough. Darkwoods is a perfectly balanced map, guys. I don't know what you guys are talking about. All you guys who are upset at Darkwoods being in the map, if you play Survivor, you have no reason to be upset. Hunters are the ones who should be upset right now. I mean, look at this area right in front of this. They actually buffed this area. This area used to not be this good. They buffed the area in front of the house for some reason. I don't know why. I guess they nerfed this area, to be fair. The logs is a lot worse now. You know, this area used to have like 2 pallets next to this very log. Now they moved that pallet over there. Okay, we gotta be casual here. We gotta be careful here. No one has to rush the cipher. We have Prisoner working on another cipher machine. Okay, he got recorded. I can do it though. Not a big deal. Oh yeah, let's just pop it. Okay, I don't know. Oh, we barely popped it. For a second there, I didn't think we'd pop it because she actually prevented decode for a bit. I almost stopped us, but it did not. It did not stop us. Simple as that, guys. It just didn't stop us. We can actually drop some of these pallets already. Like, this pallet is going to be better to get a pallet boost off of than anything else. Like, we don't need to keep that pallet up. That is just Prospector's first chair. Oh, did he get blocked? Yeah, I think he got blocked because he's not doing it. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. Not gonna touch it. We get 6 seconds of free decoding here. And then we're gonna get off after 6 seconds. Okay, it looks like she's chasing someone though. Okay, predicted her really well there. Read her like a book. It is really important that you don't get decoded. It is worth getting off and wasting 2 seconds, because if you don't get off, you waste 9 seconds instead, or 10 seconds if she keeps the whole recording up. Like 9 plus 10-second recording. Right now, the chair is protecting us, so I don't want to rush this gate, because right now, the way we lose this game is if she checks me and I touch the gate when she records. Now we can open this gate for free, because she messed up that last time. Patience is key against Clerk. It is much better to sacrifice a couple seconds of being careful than to risk it, and then you get recorded, and now you cannot do the gate for the next 19 seconds. Many clerks will play safe, though. See, this is another thing I love about Gravekeeper. I don't have to be at the gate. I could just kite around it, around the map, and I could just use other kiting areas instead, and then use my shovel to escape. Which makes this guy exactly like Mercenary. Gravekeeper is exactly like Mercenary because of this. I can just sit around, just wait around, and just... Oh, she has dungeon. I don't think she's gonna make it, though. She's getting chased. Oh, maybe detention's gonna run out. No, she just barely died. Oh, she might make it. Yes, she made it. Nice. That was really close. Her detention just ran out. She barely got the hit off. So that's what I really like about Gravekeeper. You can just play, you can do these risky plays that are not at all risky because you just have free health for no reason. Just survive detention hits. Why does he survive detention hits but not Puppeteer? I don't get it. Why does Gravekeeper get away? Just because it's not an infinite ability? Puppeteer's ability is also not infinite. You can't use it after a certain point. It is so dumb to me that Puppeteer has these limitations, but Gravekeeper just gets away from detention hits. Seer gets away from detention hits with a shovel. They both get away from Terror Shock. Gravekeeper can't get Terror Shock, to be fair, in a shovel. It is so stupid to me. It is ridiculously stupid that Gravekeeper, just because he has a limited number of shovels, he can escape detention hits. That is ridiculously broken. That any survivor can escape a detention hit, and they just allow it for free on Gravekeeper. This is why I said earlier, they can just get out of gate so easily as people like Gravekeeper, because you just survive detention hits. You just take advantage of recovery. No other hunter in the game would have had to worry about recovering with detention because the survivor's already knocked down. No, Gravekeeper and Mercer just for some reason get away. I guess Puppeteer will live, but he'll only live if he has, you know, a quarter health or, you know, full health when he uses his puppet. So, not a quarter health, a quarter damage. Otherwise, quarter health, you're definitely dead. You cannot even use the puppet with quarter health. Alright, I'm gonna title this stream on Discord that Gravekeeper got buffed and he's amazing. But it's not because of the buff, he's already been an amazing survivor. But Gravekeeper is just way better now, and there's just so much more versatility to do with Gravekeeper. Can Gravekeeper resurface through a window or wall? Nope, it just gets blocked. The yellow effect, the yellow circle, will not go further than the wall. Under a pallet, yes. Under a window or wall, no. Has to be a pallet. It's an opera stringer. Alright. So another thing about Gravekeeper is that Gravekeeper can actually take advantage of garbage pallets, which I think I've already mentioned. But if there's like a really garbage pallet in the area, like, I'll tell you one right now. That one. No one's ever going to use that pallet. Gravekeeper can drop it and use a shovel, and now you're getting free value out of the shovel. It's really nice that I dropped one of the pallets already, because now the prisoner just has to drop one of them and she cannot go around. I'm just going to do another cipher here, by the way, because this is definitely an area he's going to kite out a long time. This is a very good area against Opera Singer. So we're going to let him have it. It depends. Some ciphers you don't need to leave. I see a lot of people leave the cipher when a person's just going to kite there for like 15 seconds. They're just passing by, right? Like you pass by Birdcage, right? You're just there to use the window, and they're probably going to go to Forest or something like that. Or they'll go back in hospital, but they'll go up the stairs and just avoid you completely. So people like those who get off their cipher when they're just passing by, that is not a good thing to do. Because that is just using up so much more time to find a new cipher than it would be to just let them pass. But in an area where a person is going to loop for a long time, like there's other pallets next to your cipher that they want to use, maybe there's a lot of windows by that pallet, by that cipher where they want to take advantage against that hunter. Like cabin is a very loopable area, so a cipher like that, I'm less hesitant to give up. Definitely would be okay giving up that kind of cipher because it's just a much better kiting area. We are going to rescue here. We have this really good pallet if we need to. Mechanic is really holding us back here. Really bad decode for this survivor. She's a decoder who has really bad decode. Okay, great. I didn't know that the hunter left. Hit the chair, please. Damn it. She already used her shadow, so no need to worry about that. Ooh, maybe I should have dropped that out of the pallet. I didn't realize he'd walk up to it. I thought he would have, like, ran to that other pallet. I guess it's okay, too. I guess I should have dropped both. Like, using both pallets there is also fine. Alright. We still have both our shovels. Again, the strength of rescue is that not necessarily that you have to use your abilities on rescues. A lot of people think, oh, I'm a rescuer, I have to use my ability to help me on the rescue. The whole point of rescuing is to try to save as much of your resources, really. You really want to save as many resources, because as a rescuer, you have the most broken kiting abilities in the game, so you should be trying to save them. Don't be giving them for free. Okay, that time she did hit the chair. Don't be giving them for free. Right, like right there, if I don't need to use my shovel, I'm not gonna use my shovel and then pop out of the shovel and I lost like 25% of my shovel. No, I'm gonna save the whole shovel. Now, granted, she probably would still hit the shovel if she had 25. If I had like just used 25%, like it's not really worth waiting out 75% of a shovel. But you know, I still build up these habits, and these are habits that are good to keep as every survivor in the game. You really just want to hold on to your abilities as long as possible, especially rescuers. You guys have some of the best abilities in the game. Single-handedly can escape out of gates and dungeons because of your abilities, so keep that in mind. Especially Gravekeeper and especially Mercenary. You two have the strongest escape abilities in this game just because you survived detention hits or because you have extreme movement. In Gravekeeper's case, honestly, he kind of has both now. We don't necessarily need a heal. We're not an easy chase target, and if I need to use my shovel... Opera Singer's like the one hunter where we might need to use my shovel faster than 20 seconds. And now because of the buff, that is now possible. So, I'm really probably not going to die within 30, 40 seconds if she chases me. Especially with these good pallets over here. Not these two, but those two over there, right there, I'm talking about. We could also take advantage of that drop pallet. Like, there's a lot of options for us to use here. Let's see what we want to do. Again, we're probably not going to get to use it this time, but it's okay. I think we should still have a pallet here. We don't have a pallet here. That's nice. So we have to use our shovel immediately. Okay, it is really nice that after the buff... Oh, she doesn't have her 1000 presents because we baited it out earlier, so we're just going to force her to walk here. So that is really nice. Can she actually make this? She actually can. I have to be careful here. Whew. And I'm going to drop both of these, I think, because she's going to go around. She might shadow backwards, though, because that teleport is still there. Nope, it's gone. So let's just take advantage of this one now. And the Cypher's Pride. Where am I going to kite, though? Oh, I know where we're going to kite. Oh, wait, actually, no, I don't. That's actually not that good. That's actually... Oh, thank God they didn't pop. Thank God, because now I can actually take advantage of that stun and actually go to Graveyard. I was going to say we want to kite Graveyard, because Graveyard is going to... Wait, why did she use her ability? Oh, you know what? Because she'll be able to dash immediately, but there's still nothing else to dash on. She dropped it too far away from a wall, so we'll still make it. So you see, this is why I said we want to kite Graveyard. And she knows that. She left immediately. There's just too many good pallets here in this area. She might shadow backwards, and plus a window here that she has to vault and deal with. Mechanic just dies right away because she has nothing late game. Nothing early game, nothing mid game, nothing end game, no early game decode, no mid game decode, no late game decode. It only gets worse and worse and worse. She is a survivor that starts off bad and becomes worse and worse as the game progresses. She starts off like a C tier survivor and becomes way below F tier. Way below. If there was an F tier, that would be where Mechanic is late game. She is the worst survivor in the game. It is not even funny. Even Mind's Eye would be better, because at least Mind's Eye can see the survivors and hunters through walls. It is actually so sad how bad Mechanic is as a survivor. No good decode, no good kiting. Body blocking is not a good strategy to do. It's not really reliable. It's very easy to just go around and try to hit around with like a charge attack or something like that. Maybe not super easy. It depends on your area. Nice, we get recovery. Oh, if she's waiting on dungeon, then she's dead. You cannot wait out a dungeon against like this late in the game. We'll see here. This is probably not going to be a tie here, just because of the positioning. Like the chair is really close to the gate and the dungeon, and there's no way we're going to open the other gate. So we'll see here. Like she could get lucky. It just depends on, does Under patrol at the right time, yes or no? Looks like the answer is no, so we get a tie. But yeah, in a different world, we probably don't tie that. Like, I don't know why the Hunter's passing through middle. The Hunter could really just go from fake gate to check if someone is there, and then she's already crossing dungeon to go check the other gate. And if at any point she sees a shadow across the map, that's it. That's literally it for Mechanic. Either she gets tinnitus and she's near the buildings, or she's far away from the buildings, but you'll just see her shadow. So, I don't know. That was kind of a weird route from the Opera Singer crossing middle, because you should really stand on the edge of the map, because if you go on the Graveyard Gate, you can see her shadow from across the map. If you go on the Corner House Gate, you can see her shadow from across the map. So at that point, the only thing stopping the Opera Singer is, does she just get unlucky? Does she check the wrong gate? Does she check the closed gate, and the mechanic runs to the open gate. Because the other gate is closed, I would probably put more emphasis on the open gate, especially because it's mechanic, especially because the opera singer immediately teleported, so that other gate probably had 0 progress on it. So, I think that was a little bit of a game sense mistake from our teammate. Not from our teammate. Our teammate did the right thing. From the hunter, I mean. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, mechanic. Holds the survivors back really hard. Especially if you kill the robot, you just never chase mechanic, and now you guys essentially have like 2 survivors left on your team if one of them already died. Like, I was getting chased. We had someone else doing normal speed decode, and then the mechanic is just useless. So, this is kind of what I'm saying about, I forgot to follow this up. Stuff like Shadow, Opera Singer, Mechanic is an example of a survivor. I don't like that they kill the hunters and they don't nerf what makes that hunter good. I would rework, not nerf, but rework, give Shadow a new full presence ability. One that's just not a guaranteed hit. I don't want to kill Shadow. She's a very cool game sense hunter and there is a lot of skill involved and she is interesting to watch. I would like that kind of hunter in my game. The thing about it is that when it comes to endgame, it is brainless. Not brainless like when you use the ability, but in terms of actually using the ability, it's just a free 100 eyeball and you kill them. Now what the nerf did to Shadow is not only early game she sucks, but late game as well. You attach to someone, you detach, because you need to be able to teleport, you gotta detach from the ghost. Not detach from the survivor, but, you know, get off the ghost to be able to teleport to the survivor, right? You can't teleport unless you get off the ghost and look at your main body. And if you look at your main body, you can't use the ghost for 20 seconds. So now what ends up happening is if you have full presence as Shadow, what ends up happening now with the new Shadow nerf is that you attach to someone, you get off the ghost, you teleport to them, you immediately put 20 plus 40 on them. Because you get 20 for them trying to escape the tombstone, and then another 40 for them trying to, for them trying to escape, and then they got hit by the full presence. But here's the thing, because of the nerf, now you cannot use your ghost for 20 seconds. So they're just going to be alive for the next 20 seconds. Unless they look at your main body, and then you'll scare them with the main body, which is probably not going to happen. So just for 20 seconds, every time you use full presence, just for 20 seconds, you just live for free. There's nothing you can do about it as a Shadow. Because you can't use your ghost. But before, the survivors were the helpless ones. There's nothing the survivors could do before. And for the survivors, in that case, that was unfair. Okay, this is a little bit awkward. I'm just going to play it safe here. Not gonna take any risks. She might go after me now, though. That's such an early use of the shovel. It's okay. That is so dumb. It's still okay. We can still drop this without getting hit. And we're gonna lose the rest of this water, I'm pretty sure. Did we touch that water? I don't know if... Oh, no, we didn't. Nice. Okay, this water doesn't matter at all. Because, again, we're going to do the exact same thing. This is actually a little bit more complicated, though. Okay, she hit me, but, again, it doesn't matter. Because we just absorbed it with the shovel. No, that counted. I shouldn't have dropped it. I thought she wouldn't hit through. I shouldn't have dropped it. Imagine how long we would have kited here. We would have kited here for so long. That is so annoying. Naiad swing speed. Oh well. Oh well. Again, if that survivor just pinged their location, I would have known where the hunter's coming from. We would have saved that early game shovel, but unfortunately we're not getting very, I don't know, maybe she was pinged, but I just didn't see it. I don't know. You guys saw me early game. I was very scared because I had a heartbeat and I don't know where the hunter is, which is very annoying because then I had to waste my... Okay, looks like I'm gonna die here immediately. Nope, can't escape. I don't know why she used all her... I don't know why she used it right there. Why didn't she use it... Why didn't she save it until she's in front of the chair? Oh no, and we have Mechanic. Thank God she finished the Cypher at least. Thank God. Wasn't that the Naiad buff? Naiad got nerfed. Her swing is actually now slower. That was not the Naiad buff. That was actually a nerf. No, instant rescue. I don't think... Oh, Cyber's Prime. Never mind. Okay, so now pretty much all we have to do is just
Get away from the harpoon. There we go. And there's nothing she can do. We just go factory now. There we go. Now we're in a much safer area. The whole early game before was just really risky. This is much better now. She'll get some water here. Who cares? She'll get a little bit, and then it's whatever. We'll just stall long enough for them to get the gate open, and there's nothing she can do. Psyche, why do people play Mechanic? I don't know. Mechanic is a really bad survivor. I don't understand why they play Mechanic. She's one of the worst in the game. Gate is still open. Sorry, man. Honestly, if I really wanted to, we also could have ran in the water for a little bit, because it's not like I was going to die from the water. And then let her hit me deeper inside a factory, but it's alright as well. They made her swing speed slower? Well, the buffs don't say anything about making her hitbox bigger. And I don't really count that as, like if they did buff her hitbox, then I don't think it made a difference there. She still has to get in front of the pallet, you know? It's not like a bigger hitbox will matter if there's a wall in the way. She has to get in front of the pallet. That is just Nide being Nide. You have to be careful with Nide because that instant swing. Most hunters in the game, unless it was like Night Watch, I guess Night Watch could also do the exact same thing. But most hunters in the game will not swing that fast. So that would be a safe pallet drop. Let's read here. Naiad, normal attack animation is slightly longer. It doesn't say anything about a bigger hitbox. Maybe a long time ago they buffed it, but... what I say is, who cares? It doesn't matter in that situation. Thank God they banned Mechanic. Thank God. Whew. There we go. Prisoner is so much better than Mechanic. It is so sad. It is so sad that I'd be saying this, but not Shadow. Prisoner is unjokingly so much better than Mechanic guy, which is crazy to say because he used to be one of the worst decoders, and Mechanic was the S tier one. He's not S tier by any means, but in terms of like how much worse Mechanic is compared to Prisoner, with Mechanic you have to save your robot. You cannot drop it right away. If you do drop it right away, then now you're not going to be able to decode for the rest of the game. And if you know, the most efficient way to playing Mechanic is that you hold on to your robot, you walk around, and then you drop the robot in front of the cipher when you know you're safe. That is the safest way, the most decode efficient way of playing Mechanic. I guess the most decode efficient way is to drop the robot, but again, if it dies and the hunter just sees it, that's not very decode efficient anymore. And back then that was okay to do. Now that's not okay because you don't get another. Ooh, it's photographer. Where are there weren't even cameras next to me. How is photographer gonna deal with this cipher actually? Where is the camera here? There's no camera behind there. I don't really know how photographer is supposed to deal with this cipher right here, but I guess he's gonna need 1,000 presents. We also have these really nice windows to use against photographer. The problem with these windows is that without window boost, it's really hard to connect these windows back to the pallet because the hunter's gonna cut you off by going around. Unless the hunter comes from that side of the wall, and then you approach the pallet from here that way. You're probably not going to make this window if you like vault that window and then they go around from that side, you see. So that way they're kind of blocking off from you reaching the pallet. You could go in a straight line and then use that other window, but you guys see how huge of a gap there is between windows? It's very awkward. No, that is so unlucky. Okay, hopefully he thinks I ran in the corner. Please. Why would I be out in the open? There's no reason for me to be out in the open, man. I'm in the corner. Okay, seriously? That is so annoying. Okay, it is what it is. It's salty, but... That's so sad because you don't even get a blink out now. So now he's going to kill me again after this rescue. I'm not even going to use my shovel after this rescue, unless it's good to predict a blink, which... I mean, might be a good idea. Depends on what pallets we have. We have that pallet. We have that one. This one is close enough, actually. Guys, come on. Someone rescue me. Okay. We are going to get rescued here. If I get farmed here, we're pretty much screwed. I'm going to use this so I can get in the camera world. This way, if he blinks me, it'll be in the camera world. We're going to drop this pallet. He'll pop up. Oh, wait. He might pop up over here on the other side. Like, he might pop up over here past the drop pallet. Okay, nope. Okay, so what am I talking about right there? He could just choose not to enter the camera world. He could just walk past the undrop palette in the real world and then switch worlds, and he would be on the same side as me. So that's what I was thinking of right there. Well, this is really bad still because he still has his not teleport. I pray that he has teleport. Did they not remove this palette here by the gate? Damn. Okay. You know what? I think this area used to have like a second palette right there, which they did remove. I don't remember if it did or not. I don't remember if they there used to be a palette there, but this whole area near this gate used to be so filled with pallets. And now they split apart the pallets. They made them not as close to each other. If they did leave them close to each other, then like one of them is going to be garbage. That's what they did. But there are still some series of really good pallets in a row here. Like you could use this palette. Oh, he has teleport. Yes. Yes, it is such a huge advantage when the photographer has teleport because now they just cannot kill you every time you rebound off of chair. You're just an unkillable survivor. Like in that situation, I'm glad that we just immediately used the shovel. I mean, we anyway need to because we need to get the blink out. But without blink, we would live forever. Especially as in this kind of map with a lot of good pallets in a row. I guess they are a little bit split apart, and you know, we have to reuse some windows against photographer. You can't just use pallets because he does deal with them very quickly. But I mean, look at this area. You have to break those pallets. You cannot go around that. We have this window here. We have to be in the camera world, though. I don't want to decode in the real world and get jump scared and then take a free hit. It's not like that he would blink us after, but you know, you don't want to take free hits. So yeah, the Gravekeeper shovel allowed us to rebound there, which is really nice. Right now, me being here actually forces him to not be able to chair that second person. He has to camp. I mean, I say that, but we still have this other pallet here, unless he broke it. Unless not unless someone broke it. You gotta drop that, man. I don't know why he's waiting. Okay, that's fine. They'll rescue her. I gotta be careful. He's probably walking in my direction. That pallet's gonna be undropped now. Okay. So why was some of you guys might be wondering exactly why was the pallet dropped in the photo world earlier, but now it's undropped again? And that's because it copies the real world. When the photo world ends, it just copies the real world. Teleport, okay. He could still card trick back, so we're gonna be cautious here. Again, like the teleport puts a lot of pressure, but photographer just doesn't have good chase. How are you gonna kill people? You have no kill strategy. Okay, let them do that cipher. We're gonna take over our old cipher. And see, this is the problem with photographer teleport. You don't have a kill strategy. Any survivor that has pallets nearby, you don't kill them. If all the pallets are gone, or maybe very bad pallets are left, they just use their ability. There's really not a whole lot you can do. I wish we could see the photo so that we know when it's about to... Okay. Game Sense told me that it was ready. Where is the camera here? It's right here. Is this really the closest camera? I wanted to code in the fake world so that we don't get jump scared by him. He could still see us, though. I was trying to hide behind the cipher. He might not necessarily see us, though, if he's, like, really far away. But my foot is kind of poking out, so he might see me from, like, a different perspective. Ideally, you want to hide like this. Like that. So your head is sticking inside the cipher, so more of your body is hidden inside of the cipher. Again, they're busy rescuing, so we're just going to keep decoding for now. We're not going to be able to pop the cipher because it is in the camera world. We're just doing this to be safe, pretty much. This way, I know that if he's approaching me. Okay, so I think it is faster to just wait out the camera world at this point than to just go to the actual camera. Let's hope out that cipher machine, because that cipher machine is in a little bit of a dangerous spot. Okay, now we're the ones in a dangerous spot. Oh, we can transition now. Thank you. Thank you for breaking that. Bye-bye. I really want to save the good pallets. Like, against photographer, you really want to reuse windows! Yeah, there we go. I forgot about this window. I just happened to stumble in on it. I completely forgot about this window here. Okay, he's just holding his card trick so that I'm scared to go back to the cipher. Which is a good that is a good decision. That is a smart play to, like, constantly hold out your card trick so that when I see you in the distance, I'm not going to immediately approach the cipher. But there's only so much Photographer can do. See, that's the thing about Prisoner Connection. If a hunter breaks in mid-chase, free transition time. I'll take it. I mean, if, I was gonna say, if Prisoner is chasing and he doesn't have borrowed time, then we do have to pop that sooner than later, because he would not survive. Yeah, this guy is, I don't know if he had broken windows that game, or no borrowed time, I should say, but I think a couple games ago he had no borrowed time on Prisoner. Okay. It's been an hour and 10 minutes. Let me read that donation from the start of the stream. Thank you so much to Sonia for the $4.99 donation, pound donation. Sonia Jumpscare, it's been so long. I haven't forgotten about you. Life's just been crazy. I hope you're doing good, Segi. Thank you for not forgetting about me, Sonia. I appreciate it. It's always good to see you, even once in a while. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much, Sonia. Yes, they banned Mechanic again. Thank you. More clueless hunters, please. Do Mercy and Grave. Not a great strategy to do Mercy and Grave. I've never met someone who wants to play Mercenary so badly. Where on earth did Seki pull that comment read from? I have a tab here that shows me any donations that happen in the stream. Let's pick that spawn, because when you go the left spawn, it prevents hunters from spawning left. And if they're gonna go church, then they want to spawn left. Because spawning from the bottom of church is way worse, because then the Gravekeeper goes to use that window at the top of shed, and they cannot easily go around it. As opposed to spawning from the left of church, if you spawn from the left of church, the prisoner is forced to cats. The prisoner is forced to go to his graveyard and use that window if he wants, but the hunter can just easily avoid it and just go out the other entrance of church. This way, it forces them to address the window at church if they spawn at the bottom, basically making church a way better cutting area for our teammate here. Or if they spawn graveyard and they approach church, in the same idea. They can also... Is this a Wu-Ching? Hunter change target. I always get scared when I see someone ping hunter change target at the start of game. It could just mean that the hunter's not chasing them, but back in the day, back a long time ago, years ago, when there were a lot more... Okay, if we ever get chased, you guys will see why we dropped the pallet. If you ever see that ping back then a long time ago, it usually meant Wu-Chang. Or Dream Witch, so... Back when Dream Witch didn't give you a warning that she was nearby. Hopefully we get teleport on, and I have this really nice shovel pallet here to just give us free value. If we get teleport on here against the Geisha, as long as we don't immediately get hit in our shovel, we're going to be in a lot of money. Gotta have fast reflexes though, because Geisha has the fastest teleport in the game. She's definitely not going to expect us to go to this pallet, so we're going to have that advantage as well. She'll teleport here, and she'll probably immediately turn around and go for that pallet if we get teleported on. But no, we're going for this garbage pallet because we know we can live here with the shovel. And just, that way we can save our better resources and use the garbage ones first. So, that's kind of the idea. Alright, you just finished one of your final exams. Man, I hope you did well. I just finished my final exams last week, so... Very strange, I know, right? Usually we don't have them a week before Christmas. Sorry, normally we don't have them 2 weeks before Christmas. Usually we have them a week before Christmas. This year is very weird because we actually ended our semester sooner because of that. Which I'm all down for that. Less breaks for me, thank you. I'll just have a longer break at the end. So, I mean, this is a pretty free rescue. Even if she knows where we're coming from, which... Try not to let them know where you're coming from, but if she's smart, she'll know where we're coming from. Bye! Let's save the shovel. We don't need it. I don't need to be in recovery. We don't need to put her in recovery. Like, if she hits me in shovel, then she'll anyway damage me before I reach the chair. That's why I did that. Because if I let her hit me, I'm pretty sure that she can hit me a second time before I rescue. So, that's why we saved the shovel. Because now we have the shovel for endgame. And someone else can just go rescue. Which I think is a much better deal. Where's the entomologist decoding? I don't understand why is he transmitting to this cipher when Entomologist has more progress on that one. What is the game sense behind this prisoner? Oh my god, the lag right there for a second. Did you guys see that? Okay, it's kind of sad that we used the damage shovel because she's actually not swinging right away. Oh, she's leaving. How nice of you. Oh, she is right away. She is here. I could have sworn I saw a ping in that direction. I mean, I guess I must be going crazy. Let's help out the entomologist here. Because she is a little bit behind. We need to even out the decode. And now that we're even, I'm going to set it back to 0. Come on, transmission. Calibration's preventing me. You want to even out the progress so that way you guys finish about the same time. You see? That way we actually finish a little bit faster both of the ciphers. It doesn't matter how fast you finish the 4th cipher. It just matters how fast you finish the 5th cipher. That's why we're trying to help out the most behind cipher. Cipher that's most behind, I should say, right? Does that make sense? She already used her teleport here, so I really don't have to do that gate. Although it is probably safer for a Gravekeeper to do it still, because he has the better ability. But again, no reason to necessarily switch, because she's across the map. She has no teleport. We're fine. I thought a very weird teleport. I don't know who was she expecting to kill on that cipher. Entomologist is full health. Prisoner is full health. I'm at half health, but I have a shovel. There's no one she can immediately kill when she teleports on that cipher. Because the goal of teleporting on a cipher is, if you teleport on a cipher to give up a chair, you have to get a chair back in return. That's the game sense logic of choosing to teleport on a cipher instead of camping. You have to be certain that you can either kill a target immediately or very quickly after the teleport. Which Gravekeeper, she's not going to easily kill me when there's a pallet right there on the ground. Although I did use a damaged shovel, so she could have waited it out. That is the disadvantage of using the damage shovel for pallets that you already have dropped. That's why you should be using the one that's at full health, because the full health shovel, even if they don't swing at it, you know, you're going to be fine. You're going to be sitting in a shovel for the next 30 seconds still. As opposed to the damage shovel, yeah, I go underneath the pallet, but then by the time she catches up to me, my shovel's about to run out. So we're really hoping that she swings at me at that point when she doesn't know. I just hope that she doesn't wait. Because a smart hunter, I feel like, would wait to see if you use the damage shovel. Because the damage shovel is going to run out, and she'll kill me for free. You cannot drop a pallet while you're digging out of the shovel. That's the advantage of waiting out on the shovel. And, I actually didn't talk about this at all. This is the second use of the Gravekeeper buff. So the first use is pushing the hunter away from the chair, which you guys saw how well that went against Opera Singer. But a much better use is saving your shovel mid-kite or mid-rescue when you know you're anyway going to get hit in front of the chair. Or on a kite, you already at a good area, so you're confident you won't take a hit. So that's the idea of saving it. Saving it on a rescue is you're saving it because you don't think that you can make the rescue without taking a hit. Obviously, if they're going to hit your shovel for free, then take it. Like, you'll be at full health that way, and you can do another rescue for your team. That's Dream Witch. I was wondering, why do I see a shadow moving? That explains a lot. Very weird. Very weird. I mean, she must be chasing me, right? If she's chasing the mechanic, then this is probably one of the... she killed the robot, that's why. Okay, so we got one of these mechanics on our team. The good news is that she doesn't have a good chase target now. I was hoping that would follow me on the other side, but it did not. We can't decode a cipher, realistically. We have to pick up the leech and remove the leech. That's the only thing we can do right now. No. Don't get dragged out. Don't get dragged out. I don't want that to follow me. If that follows me, it's going to be way more annoying to deal with. Oh, it's going to follow me. No, it got stuck. Nice. So it'll be far away from me now. Because the way Dream Witch works is if the leech goes out of range of the survivor, then they'll automatically follow you. And that is way more annoying than, you know, than keeping them in your range. Because if you keep them in your range, then look how far away she is from me now. She doesn't automatically follow me. So now we can safely de-leech without wasting time vaulting a window to deal with the leech that's following us. We do have a leech remover for the mechanic now, so I'd love to de-leech the mechanic here. Because the thing about Dream Witch is do not let the leeches stack up. Sacrifice decode if you have to. It is so much better to remove the leeches. It is destructive to remove leeches, in fact. Ooh, her leech actually followed her. Okay, I don't really know what's going on there. She took another free hit? She used a blink, right? So I don't know why she's taking that hit there. Or maybe she didn't. Maybe it was a patroller. Maybe she just used her second patroller. So now she'll definitely live. Why is she leeching everyone except the kiter? Not a great strategy. Not a very good strategy. You stopped the decode, but your chase target is now impossible to kill. So again, we're going to do the same thing right here. He's probably waiting on his leash. No, man. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? So, this is why we picked up the leech at the start of the game. Because these types of Dream Witches, the moment that they just put a leech on a survivor and leave them, that is not how you play Dream Witch. Because this is what happens. This is what's going to happen against a coordinated survivor team. Now, I don't know why Skull is going down with 3 hits against... I think she had Blink, right? She had Blink. So what are the other 2 hits from? I don't know. There's literally 100 chasing her. She has literally worse stats than Hellember. Hellember has better stats on Chase than Dream Witch, so I don't understand what's going on here. Even Hellember, you shouldn't be taking free hits too, unless he's using his ability. Again. I'm just going to use the shovel here. Just going to play it safe. I probably should have approached the chair sooner, though. Just so I could have saved a shovel. Admittedly, that would have been a better play. I didn't think about it until too late. But yeah, now I don't know how this college is going to rebound. Most Dream Witches run Berserker. I thought she was by the Cypher. Very weird place to leave your leech. Okay. I mean, I'm worried here that she's going to leech me or do something, but... I guess not. Okay, like, very weird Dream Witch here. If she patrollers us, we can go underground and the patroller will not stun us. It stays on my leg, but it doesn't stun me. It used to, back then, get thrown off the leg. I am really suspicious here. I feel like the main body is waiting for her follower to come kill me. You guys see this? Okay. You see, I think Mechanic knows what I'm thinking here. So, I mean, I have the shovel, I guess. So, I'll live here. I waited there for a second to see if she's going to go after me or the Mechanic. Because I don't want to use my shovel if she's not actually going to go after me. We are going to have to use the shovel here. Why? Because of Blink. If she hits me, the leash disappears, though. Okay, let's just save the shovel. Using the dash ability does not cost more shovel, by the way. So if you're going to save the shovel, you may as well use the dash just to get away, you know? Okay, there's 2 leeches here. That's really annoying. That's okay. We still have the other shovel. You have to hit me. There's another pallet here dropped. This is the extreme power of Gravekeeper. This is ridiculous. So we only have 2 shovels, but we essentially had 3 shovels this game if you think about it, because we reused the second one to stay alive. Is the idea. I should ping up to change target. I do have to de-leech here. The one way you die to Dream Witch is if you don't de-leech, and then that leech target that you didn't de-leech blinks you. So you have to de-leech. Otherwise you're going to die and she'll chair you, and you guys are going to be in a world of hurt when she chairs someone. Because then she can put a leech on your chair and then on someone else's Cypher nearby. Like, I think we're actually Cypher locked this game. No, we're not. We have a statue Cypher. Whew, thank God. Because right now she can easily protect both of these Cyphers. That's why I cannot afford to die. If I die here, she's going to protect both these Cyphers now. She'll have the one in front of my chair protecting this one, and she'll have the one over there protecting that one. She is nearby. It's not a big deal. Cypher's almost primed. I'd like to get a blink out. It's priority. 100 change target. Oh, it's gonna break that pallet for free. That's so annoying. That's a really good pallet too. Okay. We're next to the gate. I'm just going to do the Cypher just in case they decide to leave it and play it safe. Because not every survivor is going to pop the Cypher when Dream Witch is approaching, because they'll know that very often she'll like blink someone to death. So that is sometimes why I see some people not choose to pop the Cypher. It's fine if they do, but I'm just playing around if they don't. Because usually we'll still make it out, you know? I hope we'll make it out. Yeah, we'll make it out. She's controlling a leech by the chair. So she's not controlling main body, which in this situation, she needs to be controlling main body and trying to follow someone because she doesn't need 2 leeches in front of a single chair. Oh man, mechanic. She almost didn't escape because of her decode debuff on gates. I hate mechanics, such a useless survivor. She blinks in spirit. Does she have blink or does she have a patroller? I actually don't know. Didn't keep it in track. Do I really accidentally ban Ivy every single time? I haven't even noticed. Yeah, she does have a decode debuff on gates. Not every survivor who has a decode debuff on ciphers has one on gates. Mechanic is the only one that does. Acrobat has a decode debuff and so does Antiquarian, but they don't have a decode debuff for ciphers, so they're kind of unique in that way. Mechanic has both. When a survivor is injured, her decode is slowed down by, I think, 35% or 25%. They kept changing the number so many times. She has Patroller. Thank you, Brie. What's the other thing? Her decode debuff on gates is 15% per injured survivor, up to 2 injured survivors. Back then, mechanic decode applied to 3 injured survivors. But they changed that, so now it's only up to 2. Still really bad, though. Psyche, do you remember when Dancer had decode and gate debuff? I don't remember the gate debuff, actually. I don't. I remember the decode debuff. She had 10% reduced decode for no reason. They majorly buffed Dancer. They definitely majorly buffed Dancer. The OG Dancer had a lot of things about it. They kept buffing and buffing. I didn't keep track of it as well as Gravekeeper because Dancer's buffs, I never thought Dancer would ever be good. Now, to be honest, I never thought Dancer would ever be good. There was one change that really made her better. I think it was when they removed the decode debuff. It took them multiple buffs, but after the buff to remove the decode debuff, she finally saw use. But no, I don't remember that. I don't. Yeah, but she was really bad. One of the worst survivors in the game. I think she took longer to drop boxes. I don't remember. You can one-tap boxes right now, and they'll drop out right away. I don't remember if you hold the boxes. Was it longer or shorter or the same as right now if you hold the boxes? Right now, tapping the box was faster than before. But if you hold it all the way, is it faster still? I don't remember. I remember why! Guys, I remember why Dancer was so bad. It wasn't the decode debuff, although that affected it. It wasn't the gate decode, although that affected it. The real reason she was so bad was because her debuffs affected herself. So when you dropped a slow box, you would also be slow. Or when you dropped a fast box, the hunter would also be fast. Oh man, those were the days. I remember that. Those are some funny days. A survivor that literally hurt herself. I mean, very similar to Mechanic nowadays. Very similar to Mechanic. Let's see what this guy does. Whew. Go under the pallet. And just like that, the kite is over. And if he broke that pallet and kept chasing me, we have a second pallet right there. That's why I dropped that one. Gravekeeper is so busted! I don't understand why they kept buffing him. Non-meta hunters just automatically die to him. Non-meta. Anything non-meta that doesn't start an ability, you just automatically die to. Automatically. It is so bad. It's so bad. It is, oh my god, it's so bad. Why did they buff him so hard? Guys, we still have 60% of a shovel that we used. Why? Why? Why did they buff him? Back then, if you used a shovel and you got out of it, it would literally delete your shovel. You would not get your shovel back in the past. It would be like First Officer. If you use a watch, you don't get the watch back. Why do you get the shovel back? I don't understand that. If he teleports on me, we're going to do the exact same thing, by the way. I am going to use the damage shovel, though. I am going to use the damage shovel because we're going to force him to break both of these. And then by the time he breaks both of them, then I anyway want to get out of my shovel. I anyway got the value I wanted to. So we're going to use the damage one. I don't know why he would teleport on me, but just in case he does. Just in case he does. Did there fast box? Yes, if there was a fast box, you would die faster on chair as well. I think so. I never confirmed that. But I think it did. I never confirmed it though. I don't know for sure. Even now to this day, I almost wonder, like, is that still in the game? I don't think so, because the whole idea of getting rid of you getting slowed down by slow boxes is that they get rid of any, like, negative effects that the boxes put on you. But back then, the fast boxes, I'm pretty sure they sped up the chair timer, because the fast boxes did everything, man. It didn't care who you were. It put a debuff on you, it put a buff on you. Whatever the box did, that's what it put. It used to allow hunters to break boxes, like, oh yeah, I remember. There was one thing about Dancer that was really odd back then, is that back then, every hunter broke boxes faster, except Spider and Axe Boy. And Mad Eyes, I think. No, not Spider. Lizard, Axe Boy, and one other hunter broke boxes faster than every other hunter in the game. I don't know why. Even after they buffed Dancer and she was meta. Okay, we have so many cybers. I'm not even paying attention. That's my bad. I should have already been at a gate. Did he just teleport? Oh no, she's just breaking Oh, well now she teleported. Or he teleported. Which gate though? Front gate. And if we got chased this game, we have plenty of shovels to make it out of gate or dungeon. I mean, I don't even know why the Feaster bothered. I think he was hoping I'd make a mistake. But you could brainlessly use the shovel after dropping any pallet, and you would still get 3-star kited. The game made him use the wrong palette. That's really sad. Yeah, old female dancer was really goofy. She slowed herself down and she made the hunter faster with her fast box. There was no reason to use dancer. If you use the fast box, the hunter gained from it. If you use the slow box, you slowed yourself down from it. Overall, the slow box was better than the fast box because with the fast box, you hurt yourself more than you help. Because with the fast box, if you think about it, you get a certain, like, you get like a 12% bonus to movement speed, but the hunter also gets a 12% bonus. So for interactions, for like for you, your vaults are way shorter than the hunter's pallet breaks, so they get a lot more from that 12% than you do from vaulting a pallet. Guys, do maps like those newly added animals? Oh yeah, they do. They do still have the spider. Yeah, hospital still has that dung beetle. There should still be pallets on the... Sorry, spiders on the pallets. Pretty sure there still are. Moles? I never saw a mole. Maybe I did see a mole. They don't know, guys. They don't know. I don't know why Prisoner's going middle. Prisoner wants to kite, alright. Yeah, there's a dung beetle. A dung beetle on... Oh, she asked me to change spawns. It doesn't show. If you already readied up, it shows you for like half a second. Psyche, what do you think about Hulabaloo? Is he comparable with Opera? Not really. He has a lot of downsides that Opera Singer doesn't. Namely, if a rescuer sneaks past you, and makes it to the chair, it's not going to be possible to damage them unless you give up on your target. So there's a downside of with Hulabaloo where if like a mercenary like Owlpat's past you makes it to the chair, there's no way you're getting damage on him anymore unless you give up on your target. So because it takes 3 hits to hurt someone, rescuers get away very easily. There's going to be a lot of times where someone is half health and they just stand next to the chair as you're chairing because they know you cannot kill them when the cyber's primed. And stuff like that makes Hulabaloo really bad. So, you know, he has good chase, but again, his camping for rescuers who sneak past you and make it to the chair. Uh-oh. For rescuers who sneak past you and make it to the chair. By the way, he cannot hook over these hay bales. That's why I'm standing here. I would have used my shovel eventually, but I'm just waiting to see if he actually chases me, so that way we're not gonna get like hooked instantly if I don't use my shovel instantly. He could still teleport on me. That would be pretty scary. He can hook over this crap over here. But yeah, Hulabaloo has nice chase, but he's got some really bad camping. With Hulabaloo, you really got to take advantage of chairs that are on the corners of the map or basement, because with those kinds of chairs will give you time to actually hit the rescuer and damage them before they make the rescue. And we're not even talking about stuffing them. Forget stuffing. It's just a challenge even getting one hit on them. Because if you don't get that one hit on them, everyone else keeps decoding and the rescuer just rescues again. And now you have a slower decoder who is not hurting your guys' team. Like right now, as a Gravekeeper, I decode slower. But if I were against a Hulabaloo, my goal would be to do a full health rescue and escape with full health. So that way I can rescue again, and then I, as a slow decoder, am just going to rescue again and not going to hurt our team's slow decode speed. Because with every other hunter, the whole reason you want to injure the rescuers is because now they're forced to decode, and now someone who has better decode just has to go rescue, which is like the idea. We'll be fine, we'll make it. The only thing is that Gamekeeper can get terror shocked against Gamekeeper. That's the same with every character though. We'll see if he gets lucky. Maybe he'll get lucky. That doesn't do anything. He could body block me though, which is gonna be really annoying. Oh, this is gonna be such a stupid rescue. Can you just swing? It's so annoying. See, that's the thing about Gamekeeper. It's so annoying. Every hunter, by the way. That goes for every hunter. That's actually okay. We're gonna get out of my shovel because he's on a cooldown for his hook, so that's okay. Okay, my man, we don't need 3 people supporting. You can go. He can't hook over that. What, he's hoping that the entomologist finishes the cipher? I guess she might. Nope, she doesn't. I don't know why he's here. Get out of here. No, why is he here? You decode faster than me. We're gonna keep body blocking this guy. I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. Hopefully he doesn't walk. Oh my god, he's literally ready to get hooked. Walking in front of that pal like that. Really bad magnet. There was no need to use that. There we go. That's fine. Now he's on a cooldown. Server should be primed. Also, let's remove this trap from earlier. I don't know, guys. This prisoner doesn't have that great game sense. I don't like his game sense. I'm actually gonna go on my shovel because he's definitely gonna go after me. But yeah, I'm gonna leave now. Bye. Oh, here's another thing about... I keep forgetting to mention this. If your shovel's about to run out and Hunter's waiting for you to pop out so that they can hit you for free, just rush away and they won't be able to hit you for free. That's the main advantage of the buff, though. Is if a Hunter is waiting for your shovel to run out, you can just boost away. Because in the past, they just waited out and then they hit you for free because you cannot drop Revolve while you're coming out of the shovel. Now you just boost away and they cannot hit you. And that's the advantage. In this situation, it's honestly fine that the prisoner was body blocking there. Because that Gamekeeper was just really slow. He just didn't know what to do around that basement pallet. He just kept going around and made it a lot easier for us. Bought us a lot of time, but if that prisoner kept decoding, then my body blocking with the shovels would have been enough. We're just going to shovel down every single time he has his hook available. They're leaving? Why are they leaving? They're watching the stream, guys. They're too salty. They hate me roasting them. Why did he leave? Anyway. It's alright. We didn't need that dude. Okay, honestly though, they are pretty good. It is kind of a shame. Who are these guys? It's someone's on green account. It's not green, it's just someone on green account. But yeah, that's what I was trying to say about these instant swing hunters. If it was something like Photographer or Blood Queen, you have time to get off the chair. But with a hunter like Gamekeeper, who can terror shock you anytime he wants without you having any time to react, I just cannot. It's always better to do it after have rescued than to get terror shocked. That's why I don't do risky rescues like that. I rather rescue out over half than to get terror shocked, because against a hunter like Gamekeeper, there's no skill involved with it. It's just whoever decides to randomly touch or whoever touches the attack button randomly. I know you're not green. I said it to the chat. Thank you guys for playing though. You guys played really well though overall. Not happy with mechanic, but hey, you guys played well. Kind of. Besides the body blocking there, I don't think that body blocking is necessary. But overall, you guys played again really well. Psyche with the half compliments. Listen, I just said that they shouldn't be doing that. That was a bad play. I'm not gonna change my mind and say, oh yeah, now that you guys were here, you guys played great. Yeah. I'm not doing that. If I said something before, I'm gonna stick with it. I'm not gonna be that, oh yeah, I changed my mind. Now that you're here and you're listening. Why did the team disband? I don't know. They had to go eat dinner. We'll just say that. Uh-oh, this guy does not borrow time. We're gonna lose. It's like he said someone made a questionable choice and they left. I don't know if that's why. What are these spawns, bro? My goodness, does no one know how good of a spawn church is for like something like Acrobat? Uh-oh. I don't know, man. Acrobat is taking the spawn that was like... What is this spawn, bro? Yeah, I don't know these spawns. That spawn that the Acrobat has, and the spawn that the Hunter just took, this was actually a spawn that once existed in the game, and they actually removed it. Because it was so unfair for the survivors. And they just gave it to themselves. There was a spawn where Hunter spawned outside of reception and the Survivor spawned at top broken, and they removed it because within 5 seconds of the game starting, you had a heartbeat and you didn't have anywhere to transition. You were stuck in a corner. Okay, never mind. Oh, he changed his mind. Oh, this is the weirdest series of events I've seen in a while. Basement is here, not like we're gonna need it. Thankfully, it's Percy. So for equally bad spawn choices, we have an equally bad hunter pick. This guy might be a good hunter, though. It could still be a good hunter, but there's only so much you could do with Percy, so we'll see. He just wanted to spook you. He was waiting to see if I was AFK. He's got peepers. Peepers on Percy is on paper a good idea, and then you realize people can just crawl away really fast against Percy, so they just crawl away from the peeper. Is Boyboss still second hunter, and is he on your team? He is on my team, and is he still second hunter? I haven't checked the leaderboard at all. He hasn't been playing as much because he can't find matches. He's too high a rank. It won't let him find anyone, any survivors, because there's not enough survivors within his rank to even play with him. In order to match with people, you have to be within 5 tiers of them in order to play. That includes Dragon and you know, Hydra. You know, just because there's no tiers for that system doesn't mean that you can just match with anyone who's Titan, anyone who's Dragon. It doesn't work like that. The game actually has a hidden tier system. There is such thing as Champion 1, Champion 2, Champion 3, Champion 4. There is such thing. But the game just doesn't count it like it does for Unicorn or other tiers, you know? That misses, bye-bye. Now he is still following me. I'm gonna go behind walls here, just so that I don't get directly hit. Oh, he missed. Okay, well let's just waste his time now. I am not gonna get out of my shovel, because if I get out of my shovel to save it, then I'm definitely taking a hit right after, so. I'm not gonna do that. Is he just hard chasing me? He is gonna go back, right? I mean, we would have had another shovel ready, but I was anyway already going to graveyard. Graveyard, again, not a great kiting area against Percy because he kind of shreds through the pallets, but the idea is we go to graveyard, we stall him, and then we go to that really good window, and that's where we're going to get the bulk of our value against Percy. That's where his weakness is, windows. Especially once that he has to turn around a corner. This window included as well. Not to say that this window is not good. We've definitely been abusing this window as well. Anything that Percy has to like go around corners of, or like there's stuff in the way to the window like this, like, he is so bad. Okay, we do have someone decoding that cipher, but he's probably gonna chase him off, right? I'm gonna just heal up. I don't know why the Percy's not chasing after the cipher. He's got to go after the ciphers. Okay, I think he is going after the ciphers now. It doesn't really make sense that what Ford is saying right now. Ford is saying to take over the cipher machine doesn't make a lot of sense because he's already on the cipher machine. And I'm the one who would make the most sense to rescue right now. We are going to heal him. I know it's kind of a waste because he had like 10% left, but if the person leaves their target, that's also a fine time to heal. We are going to heal next to the window here. Can't heal him yet because it's a tie turn though. But this is a safe place because now if Percy comes here, then he has to deal with the window. Okay, I'm going to follow him. We're going to body block this dude. Fair Lady's also here. Nice. Now, we do have to be careful of the 1,000 presents, something that I feel like Acrobat's going to fall for. Oh, Feral Lady did. She's clueless. No, don't say that, Psyche. She said hi to you. I'm sorry, mac and cheese. I didn't mean that. In a harsh way. I didn't mean it in a harsh way. Okay, I'm not going to lie. I kind of did mean it. It's okay, it's okay. It's fine. She wasn't the chase target. I said Acrobat, right? I said Acrobat. Anyway, they'll heal up, and I'll just start a new cipher machine. It's alright. Together we are IDV. Yes, together we make up IDV. Feral Lady, Acrobat, Gravekeeper. Oh hey, you guys remember this cipher? Actually, what am I talking about? We never decoded this cipher. That was a couple of games ago. Okay. I would love to go do that cipher, except it's not really a good idea to do ciphers against Percy, because it's so easy for him to switch targets onto the cipher. We'll just do a new one, because it takes so long to kill people as Percy. We have plenty of time. This is the safest play. The worst thing I can do is, like, let's imagine Ford goes down quickly. Which he's not. He's doing an amazing kite. But let's say that he died quickly. And I go to the cipher, and then the hunter just switches targets on me. And then now the same problem, he's just chasing on the cipher again. So that's why I'm not going to do the cipher. Even as a good chase target, even as a strong kiter, I'm still not doing it. Because I'm going to save my resources. It's a waste of resources to go do that. Where is Dungeon anyway? Dungeon is not over there. Aren't you in Red Moon too? Yes, we're in Red Moon. Gyro said it? Was Gyro here? That's the Call Abyss spawn. Yeah, that's right. We're going to Call Abyss with the spawn. I checked Green's account. Earlier it was a different name. Green has multiple accounts for starters, so that was his second account, and his name did just change. That's a different name. You're right. Did he know that? No, he just walked past it. Okay. I mean, we have so many prime ciphers. I could honestly tell him to pop, but I'm worried about that Acrobat who's about to get chased right now. Do the cipher for BM. Open a chest for BM. Nah, let's not do that. A teleport here would be pretty scary, but we're Gravekeepers, so we just live here. In fact, we could even drop one of these pallets. I'm not going to do it. If he teleports here, we don't need a kite for an extremely long amount of time. Just to shovel hit, use the window for a little bit. We'll open the other gate, we'll be fine. Pretty sure the gate's open. Pretty sure it's open. And even if he killed one of them before the gate opened, the other person just does the gate, and then they both crawl out. So, that's perfectly fine. A little bit of a sketchy start. Like, sketchy start, but overall, the, like, Percy's just weakness is that it just takes too long to bleed people out. So, we're still able to come out on top. So, if someone goes down, like, quickly, it's very often not a big deal. You can definitely rebound against Percy. In fact, a lot of the Percy kites that I've had in my experience, I've had a lot of Percy kites at the start that are not great, and then I just rebound them after I got up, because that way I'm able to crawl around, reposition myself. That's one of the biggest reasons why Percy is not good. Not just because you can self-heal yourself and essentially rescue yourself, but also because you can crawl around and choose where to rescue yourself. So if you want to, you can crawl to hospital and pick yourself up there, which is just ridiculous. And so that's what really makes Percy weak. I feel like there should be rules against picking yourself up. You should not be able to allow to pick yourself up against Percy, because it's essentially rescuing yourself off a chair, if you think about it, which is unfair. Imagine if there was a survivor who could do that. We kind of have that with Knight. Knight just doesn't allow damage on the survivor after chair, but they're still being rescued off of like a chair in a bad location very often. So, you know, it's more balanced. We are getting a lot of weird hunter picks. The season just started, so we're probably not facing the best hunters. Like, Mechanic is a really bad ban. Enchantress is a really bad ban. Like, if you are exactly Bonbon, so you could argue that Enchantress is fine, but it's not fine, because there's a lot worse survivors. Like, really, if you were to go against Patient, forget even damaging him. At least Enchantress you would damage. You're never going to damage a Patient. If it's a map like Eversleeping, they just hook on the, they just hook over the graveyard, and they just jump over it. Or if it's a corner house, they just hook onto the ledges and they just crawl themselves up. Any map with heights and then plus Patient is instant death. Like, if you're going to ban Enchantress, you may as well ban Patient. But that's just one example. Just one example of many. I mean, like, maybe this is a Geisha player. I mean, guys, we have 2 Norbor time players. That says a lot about our tier right now. Okay, are they all his accounts? Green has 2 accounts. Right in that situation that I was playing with, it wasn't Green. It was just someone sharing Green's account. It wasn't Green, though. I don't know who Galley is. Galley out here playing No Bro Time, Prisoner, Mechanic. Uh-oh. Guys, I could have sworn I've seen the name Galley before. Maybe they're just trolling. Okay, so right now, Gardner has Tide Turner, and I think Broken Windows? I mean, if this tier says anything about what we're facing, I have a feeling that this hunter is going to chase the Gravekeeper. No, it's Clerk. Oh, Andy crazy he gets the Clerk, bro. Okay. That's not good. This Gardner really followed the Call of Abyss meta. She be seeing that Tide Turner Broken Windows build on Call of Abyss and being like, yeah, Gardner Call of Abyss, yeah, Broken Windows Tide Turner. Having no idea why that's used. I don't know why. Galley is Green and Green is Galley. And she's dead just like that. Why are you recording me? She just immediately... Why did you immediately remove the recording? Okay, to be fair, if you remove the recording, it's because you want to get your recording faster. Did you guys know that when you're recording someone, you don't get your recordings back? It's paused. The cooldown is paused for the recording. So when you cancel the recording, it's because you know they're not going to touch the cipher anymore and they're just going to rest you. If they're standing by the cipher, you should keep it on. Like in that situation. Like, I'm still going to keep it coding. Hello. Let's stall it out as long as possible. Uh-oh. Are we going to get Terror Shock now? Oh no, don't play this game. Can you swing? Yeah. No, it's still after half. I hate these. This is such a stupid mechanic. It's too risky to touch. It's too risky to touch. I cannot touch. I should have gone sooner. Oh, that is so stupid. That is so dumb. Again, if that was like Photographer Blood Queen, I would touch. And if I see them swing, I can get off in time. Well, she's dead now. It's fine. She was probably going to die immediately afterwards. Don't worry, guys. We all know she would have died anyway. Okay. It was BM. We let her die for BM. Okay. Well, that does hurt a little bit. I've been saying for a long time. I think Terror Shocks and chairs are so stupid. Blood Queen, Geisha, it's fine because there is skill on the survivor's end, but Why don't I touch the chairs? Because so many times, I cannot tell you guys the amount of times I touched the chair and I didn't even have a rescue bar and I got terror shock. That's why I don't touch the chairs. Because it's just too easy to terror shock by accident. The hunter doesn't even see the rescue animation and they just swing randomly. If I didn't have a rescue bar, you bet there was no rescue animation that they could react to in time. And that's the salty thing about it. She's recording herself on the pallet. But that's the salty thing about it, is that there's not a whole lot you can do. You'll just get unlucky if you touch the chair. So that's why I don't touch the chair. I pray that they swing sooner and that they hope that I touch the chair. That's honestly the best thing to do. It's never worth a terror shock. It's never ever worth a terror shock. You guys will instantly lose. At least now we have a chance of time. I'm not going to go there because she can body block that. Again, like, same thing. I'm here sooner, but it doesn't make a difference. I can't afford to touch the chair. Like, she could randomly terror shock me at any point. This is so dumb. And it's not even that I can bait it, because that time I was touching. It's not like it's a consistently baitable thing. Ugh. We have to body block now. Drop both of these while she can't record. She'll use one of her recordings. That's good. That's good. I don't want to die for free if possible. I think he'll live here. That's why I'm not choosing body block. That is such a bad window vault. You vaulted into her, man. Why not go around and then vault the window when you got her on the long side? Come back to me. Why are you cutting around the garbage pallet? Like, what? Why? Why you had these pallets? Like, your chances of living there are much smaller. Why? I would have caught up to him. Logically, we would have caught up to him, but whatever. Okay, Hunter's near me. Oh, such bad teammates. That's the other thing too, though, about the rescues. The rescues are so tough against a hunter like Clerk. It's just a luck game. Alright, like, I lost the luck game this time. That sucks for me. What are you gonna do about it? Nice recording. Watch her. No, I'm getting stuck. Gotta drop one of these because I want a vault recording. Not a vault recording. I want to have the option of vault. I don't know if we're gonna live here. I don't think we are. Oh, she swung and missed. I don't think we're gonna live here though. Yeah, we're not. Maybe Cypher's primed? She got off the Cypher. That Cypher was 22 when we started the kite. With the Cypher to decode, I feel like it could have been primed in time. Yeah, anti-querying dying instantly to Clerk, though, it's not that hard, man. You use one stick for every recording, and there's nothing the Clerk can do. I don't understand how you're dying. And unfortunately getting a little bit unlucky on the rescues. Like, it's not even that we can bait it out. Because a lot of hunters, it's just a guessing game. You rescue too quickly in this game to really react too realistically. Like, what if a survivor touches a chair 0.4 seconds and then they get off? As a hunter, you could not have possibly reacted to them doing that. You were guessing that they would get off at that point. That's why I'm saying it's like a guessing game. It's really annoying. Or nothing without the power of friendship. Yes, nothing. Man, the worst part is I don't think we're gonna get another match because we're waiting 5 years for this chair to go down. How to change targets? Oh, sound died. Game died, I mean. Yeah, we're not gonna get another match. It just hit 9 o'clock. Average low tier experience. Honestly, that anti-querying should have easily kited 3 ciphers, if not 5 ciphers. In the area that she was in, you could even combine with the windows. And the windows hurt Clerk so much. They're so bad. Oh, no, we can still... I don't know why my timer on my computer says it's already 9 o'clock. I don't know if we'll get another match, though. Hopefully we do. We're not getting instant matches, though. We actually gained points from that match. We got +2 from that loss. Oh, we got +4. Okay. Why are we getting +4? Did someone disconnect? Okay, I've never seen a solo bonus give +4 before. That's a first. The highest I've seen is +3. I didn't even know that was possible. Yeah, it's an amazing session, but like this kind of like gameplay. Nothing against the composer. Composer did his best. It's just the antiquarian, and then my rescue is so salty. But like, what are you gonna do about it? Like, okay, this time we guessed wrong. I guess I should have just rescued in her face, but we couldn't have known that in the moment. Like, it is what it is. Like, I guess could we have gone in the shovel and popped up? You can still get terror shocked with the rescue buff. It doesn't really make as much of a difference. Yeah, I hate the terror shot game. Let's play the terror shot game again. Great wording. Yeah, exactly. Let's just play the terror shot game. It's so annoying. Fair Lady spawns in factory, doesn't warn that dungeon is there and gets mad. Is this in your match? I mean, when you spawn, when you guys first spawn, dungeon is not revealed until 3 servers remaining. And she has to pass by the area too to see it and warn you guys. Not everyone checks. Were they all griffins? Bro. 25% win rate, guys. I mean, let's not look at him. Let's look at the anti-queering, because the anti-queering is what we're losing to. S tier Priestess, guys. S tier Priestess history. Alright. This is probably going to be the end of the session. After 9:03, it's going to kick us out. But yeah, Gravekeeper is a really good survivor, guys. He's very good. Great survivor. Clerk is probably one of the worst things you could go against with Gravekeeper, just because you still have more coins to deal with when she records you once, but it's fine. It's still fine. You can still cut it out. Segi, what do you think about Pharaohs using both wands at once? Most of the time Hunter leaves. I don't really see why Hunter would leave you, though. It warns the Hunter when you go out of range. The other thing is, a smart Hunter... What kind of Hunters are you facing? A smart Hunter would stand in the middle of both of them, because they know that the wand is going to stop after about 8 puffs. So the wand lasts for 8 clouds worth of distance. So like, I don't know, if you ever go in a custom match, use a wand and you'll notice that the thing lasts for 8 clouds. It makes 1 circle of blue, another circle of blue, 3 circle of blue, and then after the 8th circle of blue, it disappears. So as a hunter, all you have to do is just stand in between both of them, or between all the different paths. And whichever one stops moving is either the cane or she's walking backwards. Either way, you standing still is fine, because then if you notice that 2 of the paths are stopping and then the 3rd one is still going straight, you know which one is Pharaoh Lady, and that's why Pharaoh Lady is not a good survivor. 2v8 or hunter matches? We'll do 1 hunter match. And I do this all the time in 2v8. There's a lot of Pharaoh Ladies randomly in low tier, not really high tier, but... You go against Pharaoh Lady, I play Hunter against Pharaoh Lady. They'll use their wand, and yeah, not gonna lie, I don't know for sure where they are. That's why I don't follow either path. I stand in between both, and I see which one stops moving. Sometimes they both stop moving, which means that she's walking backwards on one of them, which at that point I start swinging, and maybe then I'll get lucky and I'll get a free hit in. And that's even better for me when they start moving backwards. So, I'm sorry. I don't think it's a good strategy. I think against clueless hunters, yeah, it would work. Against smart hunters who are aware of the possibilities, like they're aware that it could just be different paths, so they're gonna stand and wait. I do that even when you just use 1 path. If I start seeing 3 different paths, so you bet I'm just gonna stand there and see which one is the real one. And again, if you do walk on your own path, you do not release clouds. That's why it's so nice to just stand there. Because as a hunter, when you see 2 different paths and then they both stop, One of them is the real one, and she's just walking backwards. And if one of them stops and the other one keeps going forward, then that one is the real one, and they just follow her. The wand ability does not go far enough to full hunters. It's too easy to just stand in and just watch which one ends. I feel like the wand should go for further. It should go for like 16 clouds. Because right now it's only 8 clouds, so it's very easy to just stand there and watch which side they're going. I hate that Leo's memory has so much garbage because I can't see where they are exactly. So it makes it very risky to use the cage. What the hell? I'll take the presents. She still has her catapult here, though. There's a little girl. Oh, no, that's not a little girl. That's a postman. That's a postman letter. She's vaulting. She's vaulting again. She's vaulting again. Flywheel? She does have flywheel. Oh, she actually... Oh, what? Okay. Let's say she did not get hit through the powder. She's still stuck on the on the corner of shed, so we still would have killed her there. But that was really weird. Oh, hey there. Free rescue? Or not free, but instant rescue? I'll take the free damage. Why not? I have to wait for my cage anyway. I guess she could use another catapult, which doesn't do anything. Anyway. Oh, this is really annoying. I don't know where she is. Homie, where'd she go? Does it not outline survivors where they are anymore? Oh no, there she is. Is she over here? Okay, we're not gonna get a free hit there. Is there like an anti-crane here? We're still doing okay, I think. That really hurts, but that's okay. It doesn't. Oh wait, what? Okay. I don't know why she's rescuing. Good thing we have Berserker. He missed. Nice. That kind of sucks. It's okay. It's still blocking the pallet. She might have flywheel up, but she doesn't use it. Do we have a chair there? Nice, we do have a chair there. So I'm just gonna chair this guy first. Then we're gonna chair the mechanic. Maybe we should be chairing the other direction. I don't think it really matters. It's gonna be pretty easy to move around. Let's go, man. And again, if they rescue anti-Quarian when I'm not by the chair, then we're just gonna go after Postman. Maybe you'll be an easy target? Okay, we still got him here too. That's the nice thing about Go Man, is that they're not leaving anywhere. How are you doing? No one is decoding. We'll leave the mechanic on the chair. We're not really going to gain much out of it. We'll get one chair out of it, which is nothing amazing. Oh, she hit me. Alright, that was a fast match. I think we'll do one more. Oh, you actually got up. Oh. This might be first anti-Quarian, really? They're gonna chair mechanic. What mechanic? I meant postman or whoever that guy was. No, that's not first anti-crank. Oh, you're saying that as a joke. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that guy might be first grade. We'll see. He's not. Who would have guessed? That's mean, though. That's mean. Saying that is mean. Okay, we'll do one more match. Dude, that shed hit, that hit at the shed pallet, when she dropped it on the other side and then appeared on my side, that meant that she wasn't inside of the cage. I think that's what it meant. Like, she dropped the pallet and then it pushed her out. Because she was inside of the cage. She forced herself inside the cage when that's not allowed, so the game forces her back out. Because if you place the cage perfectly, then what ends up happening is that they could slip through one end and it allows them to drop the pallet, but in the dropping animation, they'll be inside the cage, so it'll like shove them back out. Which I guess that's what happened right there. She was on the edge of the pallet. She snuck in. She was in the corner of the shack. Right? But like, let's say she didn't get hit through the pallet, then she'd be stuck in the corner. But because she dropped the pallet, and I guess I hit her inside of it, it just shoved her back on my side. I wonder what if I didn't hit her. I wonder what would have happened if I didn't hit her. Let's say she didn't get in the cage, right? She definitely didn't get in the cage. That much we know for sure. She drops the pallet so that she's inside the cage while she's dropping it. What would happen when she finishes dropping it? Would she teleport on my side of the pallet then? Because the game doesn't want her to be inside the cage? Or would it teleport her on the corner of shack? I wonder what would have happened. I'm pretty sure it would have teleported her on my side, even if I didn't hit her through that pallet. Seki, I'm gonna flunk my mechanic exam. Can you pray for me? Joy, as long as you did good on the other exams, it's fine, honestly. Like, final cumulatives are so stupid. Like, it'd be fine if there weren't other tests you had to do. Okay, but the fact that you have other cumulatives on top of that cumulative, it's ridiculous. Hello, Antiquarian. That's a really bad target for Go Mamba. Oh, hey. Oh, are we chasing Antiquarian now anyway? Yeah, I guess we are. Oh! Oh! Okay, I was hoping that she wouldn't realize. I saw Priestess here. Priestess being nearby made it so that the cane was way shorter. Where'd she go? I hope she didn't go upstairs. That'd be really annoying. I think she went upstairs, though. Oh, she's right here. Let's break this. Oh, it disappeared. She'll make a portal here. She's gonna get in hotel, though. Wait, why is she not making a portal? It's not allowing her? What? What did I just witness? What? I don't understand what just happened there. Was that just lag? Free hit? That still doesn't get rid of the cage, though. Okay, oh, that is really annoying, though. I'll give that to him. Free hit? Man, I'll take the free hits. No free hit. Ah, it doesn't. I was hoping that the shock would reset. Man, I feel so ripped off by that priestess, man. That was actually unfair. Like, why? How is that fair? She just teleported away. We have to break one of these. He just vaulted at the worst time. No, did he escape early? No, he didn't. That priestess should have been dead by now, but I don't know what happened. Like, maybe it's the servers being really bad today? Okay, I had a feeling. Wait, what? No, he's here. I don't know, man. That is really weird. We just lost, like, a minute and a half because of that. That's really unfair. Her portal was on the other side. Like, not only did she start a portal away from the wall. I didn't know that the wall would be too short, unfortunately. My bad. I should have done a 12 meter. I don't know. The shovel's really bad. Waste of a shovel. Can we double hit him? I mean, we can at least get the shovel. But we're not gonna hit him again. Now with these windows, man. Honestly, it might still be worth it. Ugh. That was a reach. I don't know if we'll still find the prisoner. That's why I kind of went after him at this point. We'll see if prisoner's in this corner or not. Let's see. Ugh. Good flywheel, man. Good flywheel. I wouldn't go for that, though. Oh, prisoner's also here? Yes. Generous hitbox. Man, they're all pressuring, but they're losing all their decode out of this. I don't even think this is worth it at this point. Like, at full presence, I just get the ability back too quickly. At half health, it's also really dangerous. On top of that. Ooh, actually over... Oh, no, that was really bad. I thought I did better. Disappointed in myself. Terror Shock! Oh, I wanted to free it so bad. It couldn't have been a Terror Shock, though. It's not possible. Oh, you're dead. We're just gonna have to take a... Oh, I don't even have cage. Okay. She's gonna hit me here. She didn't use her stick. Okay. Oh, he's in the open. Okay. By the way, you cannot break a cage when someone else is with you in it. That's why the anti-crane is not breaking it. Oh, I should be so dead there. Oh, wait. I thought this is Gravekeeper. Okay, well, now this guy's on chair timer. I should have chaired Gravekeeper first. Now they'll get a free rescue. Okay, it's whatever. It's bad order by me. I should have done it in the other order. Oh, well, we got Tide Turner out. I guess it's alright. Does she not realize he's dead? No, don't break it. That's so dumb. Oh, because I swung there. That is so annoying. They probably would not have that Cypher primed if I had killed that Priestess. Like, it's actually gonna matter now. Oh, we didn't even need that. This guy's hitbox is just that good. I know you're here. I'm gonna force the pallet drop because he still can't go anywhere. He has to break it. Oh, you don't get it. Okay, that's alright. Terror Shock? I don't know why he vaulted that. He wouldn't have died. It's very weird. Oh, I hate that about Go Mana. I usually use that to my advantage, but every once in a while that happens where you can barely walk out. Just in time. Prisoner is dead on chair, so I want to bring the anti-crane a little bit closer so that while I'm trying Prisoner, I can just immediately teleport right on her. Again, they'll get the rescue here again, but... Or she might not rescue. No, I have tinnitus now. 12. Messed it up a little bit. Again, Priestess is really nasty. We actually don't need a cage for her, but we do need a cage for the Priestess. Priestess is really nasty because she'll just get out of your cages for free. Oh, a little bit of lag there. What the hell? Oh, damn. That was a good play. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know what happened right here. I don't know what happened there. I'm not saying that we would have necessarily killed her, but on my screen, that was a hit. But she's way over here. So if she tried to make a portal right here, she would have gotten a hit, but suddenly she's magically over here. She made a portal over here, but on my screen she was right here. Oh, she's still here. But the portal disappeared. Unless there's another portal? Okay. Oh, you know what we should do? We should do this. Are you kidding me, bro? We actually teleported her inside. No! It won't let me put cages any deeper. Ah, well done. Well done. I didn't know about that game mechanic. There's a game mechanic preventing you from putting it deeper. Oh well. Well, she would have escaped one regardless anyway. If she didn't randomly come out. I don't know why she did that. That was really annoying. That Priestess glitch. I don't know if that was a glitch or that was just lag, but let's watch that again actually. I wonder if it'll show up differently in the replay. Like, what is it gonna show in the replay? In that case. You guys see this? You guys see this? Wow. Wow. Okay, so this is... I don't think this is lag. I think they're actually abusing something. I don't know, maybe this is lag. I've never seen something this extreme, though. And then that Gravekeeper starts getting free hits. Okay, I want to watch her perspective all the way. We're going to watch this all the way. I don't know if this is like some cheating stuff going on here. Someone said they saw this on TikTok. It's a glitch. Hopefully they'll fix it soon. Kind of like the super long elbow pad. They just turn on airplane mode and put it back, and Portal does that? Okay, so we got a cheater here, basically. Okay, well now it's normal, though. There's that stupid fence that I made. It actually would have been good. You guys saw that Gravekeeper was on the other side of the building. It would have been good. I just couldn't go through it because it was inside a wall. It was inside the building. Yeah, you see this? This is so dumb. This is literal cheating over here. That is actual cheating. Bro, deserve. No one accepted the portal. Again, like in that situation, it's fine. But... Prisoner's just dead magically. It's so weird seeing Gomez from like a survivor perspective. Like he's next to you, next thing you know, someone else on the other side of the map is dead. Like here, again, like here it's fine. Do you have to do this for every time you try to make a portal? Again, this was a mistake on my end. I should have picked up Gravekeeper first, especially because they could have had that Cypher primed. Oh no, well it was only 70%. Yeah. She's over here running now, realizing that he's dead. Let's see. Yeah, that's actually a crazy instance of cheating. Wow. That makes such a huge difference. So I wasn't just tripping. That was actually, she really was in that position. Look how fast she heals, by the way. This is why I just immediately turn around for Priestess. Like, this is what it looks like on the survivor's end. If she has Flywood, then she heals even faster than that. I don't know if she does, but some people don't even carry Flywood. They just carry Sticker on Priestess. Honestly, not a bad strategy just because of how much faster it makes your healing. Like, other survivors, like, makes it faster, but it's not really worth it. Oh, look at that. Look at me looking confused. Like, huh? Huh? What the hell? What did she do? You do that with cages all the time where you block yourself in. Oh my god. Did they say anything in post-match? A lot of people left immediately. 2 people immediately exited. So, can we still check? We can still check. Please tell me you also saw them. No, you're just cheating, man. You're just cheating. I'm not gonna report her. I'm not gonna be that salty about it, but it's just a quick match. If that was a rank match, I probably would report her though. That is insane. That is actually insane. There are a couple times in the game where you make a Priestess portal with a world portal and you don't want to go through it because you're worried that the Hunter's gonna immediately just hit you. That's why I had to prevent it. A long time ago, there used to be this wasn't a glitch, but this was more of like a tech thing you could do. You could put a portal over something, over a wall, and then put a world portal on top of it, so that way when you make the world portal, it just makes you go through the regular portal. And I didn't count that as cheating, because it costed you a portal to do that, and it's a tech thing you can do. But right there, if it's a simple string on airplane mode, and if it's not intended, like let's say there was an intended way for you to make it, for you to make world portals so that you don't go through them, maybe there is. Maybe there actually is. But right now, as I see it, they always force you to go through the world portal, and it's not intended. So stuff like that is really annoying because you guys saw that I saw world portal there. I was like confused. It was literally being made. It was literally being made in my face while I was approaching, and no one was by the world portal. Okay, so I thought the Priestess made it from the other side, but no, she was away from it while it was being made. So who is making the portal? That's how she was making the portal. She wasn't even close to it. Flying Explorer. I'm going the wrong direction. I have some more spheres. Why not? If she does it on quick match, she can do it on rank. Yeah, fair enough. I just said not on quick match because quick match doesn't mean anything. Flying Explorer. Apparently there's a Flying Explorer glitch as well. Oh, we got something! What did we get? Let's go. S tier. I don't even know what that thing does. Let's check out what that thing does. Was that my guarantee? How much did I have before that? Okay. I want to see if that was my guarantee. What was my guarantee? Oops, didn't mean to close out. Let's see. It's so hard to see because I just opened them immediately. $150 something. Okay. That's pretty good. Oh, I didn't already have this skin? Wow, this is such an OG skin. That was a season 1 skin. Used to see that skin all the time. Oh, we got something else? Where do we get it? What do we get? Oh, we got an A tier. Nice. It's not a bad skin. How much? Okay, now I check. Now I'll check how much I was away from a guaranteed A tier. I was like 45 away from a guaranteed A tier. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Let's see what this thing does. I don't even know what it does. Actual cheating moment. I still have the Halloween skins equipped. Okay. Cool skin, but I think this is just a better version. Alright. Ooh, we got something here. Prediction event. Oh, cool. Time to ask Ellie. Everyone go to Ellie's stream. Let's ask him. Predict winning club and predict FMVP. I don't even know what FMVP stands for. Okay, how many can we pick? Your choices for clubs are Fav, Axis, Florida, and AWG. Alright. Oh god, that's a lot of FMVPs. Okay, we're not going to write that all out. Alright. Anything else? Okay, Ellie is voting Axis. Guys, everyone select Axis. That's what he said. So if you don't get it correct, you go to him. Remember this. Don't actually be mad at him. It's a prediction. Oh, wait, you can't modify? Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, let me check who I put for FMVP. Okay. Okay. So he's pretty set on Axis then. So he doesn't think Florida is going to win. Interesting. Okay. I found a video of the glitch. You don't even need to turn off your Wi-Fi. You just open the thing iOS devices have where you turn it off and stuff and then go back into the game. Okay. Let's try it out. Let's try it out then. Let's try out what happens when we do this glitch. Cheating? Cheating intensifies? Okay. Time to cheat. Oh, right. I was supposed to also check the lawyer thing. Alright, we'll do that later. Okay, guys. Oh, what is this ugly skin? Gotta put on the spicy skin. Maybe we'll do the Flying Explorer. Is the Flying Explorer still in the game? How would Explorer get an notepad? Ooh, Golden Cave. This is a map that I also would like to see in rank. You're talking about that, right? The thing that iOS devices can do to close the app? That? Yeah, like you just close it out like that? Okay, let's see. This is definitely, it takes a lot longer though than just turning off and on airplane mode. They mean open control center. Hopefully I'm not dead. Uh-oh. Well, Blood Queen doesn't care apparently. Uh-oh, we might be dead, boys. Could you use your mirror right now? Right now, right now. Oh, this AI doesn't use mirrors. Good to know. Good to know. I was thinking this might not work in practice mode. Looks like it actually might. Actually, it wouldn't let me drop the pallet, bro. I was too far away from the pallet. We're just gonna do airplane mode. Oh, you mean this? That's what you call control center? Okay, we'll just do that. Okay, whatever. Let's just do it on practice mode so that we can turn off the hunter. Yes, that? Okay, thank you. We're gonna try that. We're gonna see if this glitch works much better that way. Also, we'll start with a world portal that way, I think, as well. I'm surprised all four of them didn't go Priestess, honestly, seeing that glitch. Maybe not, maybe they weren't just teaming up, maybe some of them didn't know. Alright, so right now, this is the regular range of the Priestess portal. If I want to make a portal, I would be this far away. This is the farthest way I can be. And let's say someone accepts, which they're not going to, because even on AIs don't accept the portals. So now, we're going to step a little bit further away, and you guys see, I can't make the portal. Wait, really? This works? That doesn't even stop the game. Okay, whatever. Let's just turn on airplane mode and we'll see what difference it makes. Okay, so now I'm going to lag out. Now we're going to turn it off. And now, we should be able to make portals. You guys are lying. Okay, you guys are lying. I'm doing something wrong. Oreo portal? Hold up. Oreo portal? There we go. Hold up another Oreo portal? Mmm. Yummy. Okay, so how do you do this? Oh, I have an idea. Oh, guys, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. One of these days, I gotta pick Priestess and do this for BM on a Hunter. They'll just be like, what the heck is that? You sent it in Discord. Okay, we're gonna watch it now. Let's see what happens. Okay, guys. Ellie sent his results for what he's gonna vote. I'll let you guys know in a second. Right now, we're gonna watch what happens. How do you do this trick? This glitch. Cheating? How do you cheat? Where did you send it? Oh no, they sent it in a channel I never checked. Okay, links and pictures. There better not be any cringe music. There's cringe music! There's cringe music! Stop it! I'm gonna get copyright striked if I don't stop it. I can't, it wouldn't let me mute it because I'm not logged in on TikTok. They always gotta put some cringy music. I can't watch it because I don't have a TikTok account. It won't let me watch it. Oh, maybe I can watch it on Discord. Okay, I can watch it on Discord. It's fine. Okay, we're gonna mute it because it's cringe. Ah, you have to keep moving? Well, the game doesn't pause for me, though. This is so disgusting, bro. Okay, so here's what happens for me if I do that. For starters, I cannot even do the control center while I'm holding my thumb on the screen. Is this like an iPad thing? Okay. Let me adjust. Let me adjust it here. Okay. So for starters... Oh my god. I'm just gonna unplug my iPad. So for starters, this is how you activate control center. Like that. It's really hard to point at a camera. Okay, like this. Oops, that's not what you do. That's not what you do. How do you do it again? Okay, it's actually on the other side. It was mirrored. Okay, so you do it on this side. Okay. Oh, now it's pausing. Huh, earlier it wasn't pausing. Earlier the game wasn't pausing. No, move! Okay, how do you do this? You see, now that I'm holding my thumb on the screen, it won't let me do the control center. Oh wait, it's on the wrong side of the screen. No, it's still not working. Okay, hold up. I'm using my face, guys. Okay, you see I'm holding. Oh, wrong side. I'm holding. So control center should pop up here. It doesn't work when I'm holding my finger on somewhere else on the screen. It doesn't work. You can't do it on iPad. Maybe you can, but I don't think that would be the way. You can't open up control center while on iPad. Has to be on phone. And it looked like they were recording on phone too. Like, this is what the control center looks like on iPad. Alright, on phone it covers the whole screen. Maybe? But no, there's no way. Because for me to hold, I would have to be lagging, I guess. For me to still be moving while opening control center. But I can't move and open control center at the same time. Oreo portal? Oreo portal? Yes, Oreo. Let's go. Oreo? Oreo moment? Oops. I let go of the joystick. Oreo moment? Juicy portal. Is there supposed to be no game audio? Ah, sorry. I muted that because I was listening to the TikTok.
Okay. So it doesn't let me do it. You cannot open Control Center while moving on iPad. Maybe you can on phone. Look at this beautiful picture of Night right here. Absolutely beautiful. And then if you go on this side of the map, you can see something else. We got a nice message tonight over here. Grace is dumb. I never read these smaller words. You are a... Whoa, 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 whoa. We can't say that on stream. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Man, I didn't know this game was rated M for mature. Whoa. Whoa, you should be thankful IGN doesn't know about that. Whoa, 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 whoa. You can't say that in an IDV game. Ellie, you ever read this? What's up, Ellie, by the way? Ellie, you ever read what it says underneath Grace is dumb? Whoa, whoa, whoa. You can't be saying that kind of stuff. So what are we watching, Ellie? Apparently there's a new Priestess glitch, but it only works on phone. I can't do it on iPad. Basically, you have to be walking and moving and open your control center at the same time you have a portal location. Then what ends up happening is you'll be out in the open, and then the portal will happen where you were last standing right before you open up control center. So like it would have been up right here. The portal would have been made right there, but I would be standing over here by the time I reopen up the game. Who wrote that? I don't know, man. Someone in 1985. You can't even read what it says? Okay, your quality is just too bad. You guys are watching on 144p. I understand. Ellie, I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. We just had someone do this in a real match. Okay. Check this out, Ellie. I don't know if you've seen this yet, but this is literal cheating. I'm going to watch the Priestess's perspective. She's cheating. Observe, Ellie. Observe the cheating that is about to happen. Observe. Oh, she's walking away. What the hell, man? Why are you making a portal across the map? Look at that. Look at that. And watch my perspective. Look at me. I'm confused. Like, oh, she must be making it from the other side, right? And then I see her on the same side as me. And she mistimed it. And I'm like confused. Like, why is there no portal? Why is she on the same side as me? What just happened? And watch this, Ellie. Look at that crap. Look, and I'm confused. I'm like, what? What is right here? The portal is right there. It's literal cheating. Literal cheating. I lost her because of that. I mean, I guess I probably could have chased her, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know what would have been better. Gravekeeper was giving me a good free hit here. Unfortunately, he knows to destroy the cage, though. Look, Ellie. Look, man. It's just too good. It's just too good. She's just better. It's that simple. She's just better, Ellie. I don't know what to say, man. Alright. Now let's go back to her. Let's go back to her. You're going to see this again. Her world portal is up in 85 seconds. Let's speed up to when she makes a world portal. She was joking that her portals were lagging. Was it really a joke, though? Alright, Ellie, watch this. Watch, she's doing it right now. Look at this. This is so stupid. And no one accepts the portal is the best part. Deserved, by the way. Deserved. Deserved. Actual cheating. Actual cheating. She actually... I don't understand why she just didn't make a portal when I first put a cage on her. Instead, she just took a free hit when she could have made a portal. But she really wanted to do the trick badly. Alright, guys. What is this match? Why did I save this? If I saved it, it was either because it was really good or it was for a video. Was it good? Did I embarrass myself? I never save matches. Oh yeah, I remember why I recorded this video. Oh, it looks so familiar now. Oh, someone opened a chest. I wonder who it was. Oh, I wonder where they are. Terror shock. Okay, we can delete that replay now. That's why I saved it. Alright. If you guys haven't seen it, you guys should definitely check that YouTube short out. Value. Alright. Well, guys, that was a salty last match. Should we do one more match? Let's do one more match and see if we find any other Priestess cheaters. Now that we know how the glitch works, we're going to try to catch these cheaters off guard with like a random blink or something. Oh yeah, I gotta check the lawyer thing. I forgot to do the lawyer S tier. I forgot I even got the S tier already. Ellie, you're the priestess? Ellie, I'm reporting you. You're gone. Alright guys, we got Victor Grant and Norton Carl. Uh-oh, they're Spanish. He won, guys! He won! And then the other guy is Jallo. Okay. Is anyone cheating this match? No cheaters? Any cheaters? No cheaters? That's shocking. Huh. Good thing TikTok's getting banned, guys. No more cheaters, right? That'll definitely solve the problem. Cheaters gone. Torture myself with Clerk. Forward patient. Yeah, they'll be running in a straight line because they can't move their direction in the control center. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Leon. No TikTok? Yeah, Ellie, did you hear there's gonna be a TikTok ban? Hooray! Anyway. Everyone celebrate. TikTok is coming to an end. We did it, boys. TikTok is no more. Alright. Imagine if at the start of the game the tram ran over you in the first 1 second instead of like waiting 5 seconds. It would be Jover. It would be Jover. We got patient over there. Probably not the best target. Hello. Hello, hello. She's probably gonna use her cheer here. Cheer here. I'm a poet. You did! I don't know why she's taking such a long route. She doesn't have any more cheers either. No cheers here? Seki the poet? Oh, I actually could have swung right away there. Yeah, it's okay. Flywheel? Yode! Anyone gonna get off their cipher? I don't like to record the first time because I want to see who doesn't get off their cipher and who does get off their cipher. Ooh, basement. No cheaters either. So we're free to just chair here in basement. He's not getting off his cipher. Okay, let's record him. Oh, I messed up the button. World's worst clerk. She can actually stun you on the on no wall, so there's no wall. She? I mean he. Forward football! Oh, predicted him. Oh, he fired away. He's dead. Oh, he's still recording. Big brain. He's still decoding that. TikTok is gone for good, boys. Guys, we're gonna remove like 30% decode with these two. I should like help them at that point. I should have put him on like the corner house cipher. He's not there anymore. Hello? Should we predict a hook with a blink? Damn. Yo, Dan! Woo! No one expects impulsive! Yo, Dan. Can you not spawn in there? Come on. Oh, he jumped up. Bro, warp, oh man, bro. Well, there's no dungeon, and I don't think they can surrender yet. And they got 88 seconds. They got time still, they got time. The warp is for BM. We're not gonna need it.
I don't think I've broken or dropped. I mean, I think every single paladin window is up on the map, which is the funny part. Oh, that was a bad warp. Bruh. How you doing? They can't surrender yet. Can we knock her down before they can surrender? Flywheel? No flywheel. I think she's realizing, guys. Basement party? No, they surrendered. I guess they can surrender once everyone gets knocked down. I guess it speeds up the timer. That used to not be the case. I remember there was a time in the game where if everyone died too quickly, you wouldn't be able to surrender. You just have to put under the chair everyone. I've had real rank matches like that happen. As Survivor, I was just waiting for under the chair everyone because they just killed everyone instantly. Oh, we leveled up. Cool. I got Seer Provoke. I don't really pick my emotes though. They're just in random order. They're just default over there, I guess, would be the right way. Oh, the no. We gotta put the no on. Oh, we need no. That's literally Schmitty. Literally inspired by Schmitty. Does Schmitty tell them to do this? Nah, this is like a years old emote. Still though, we literally have Schmitty knowing us. It's literally Schmitty. And then he tells you to think in your head because you're that stupid. Okay, let's do the lawyer emote now. Not the lawyer emote, the lawyer thing. We got the lawyer accessory. Let's check it out. Is Ellie still here? Ellie's gone, guys. Rest in peace, Ellie. Okay, what does the lawyer accessory do? This was from the Schmitty Clerk. I mean, what level am I? I'm level 200 something. So, this was from a couple seasons back. This was from 2 years ago. Did the Schmitty emote already exist 2 years ago? Anyway. Okay, what does this accessory do? Is it better than Trumpet? Ooh, I already don't like it because there's a trail. Don't like that. Okay, that's cool, I guess. Everyone's outlines are the same, though. When you vault, it doesn't make an effect. Oh, I guess it makes an effect when you land on the other side. Okay. What about when I drop? Nope. When you vault, yes. It's whatever. I'm not really a fan of the accessories that like leave a trail behind you. Just because the trails are a lot more colorful than like the footsteps in game, and a lot of maps in this game, like on Arms Factory, the trails do blend in with the ground a lot better. So especially if they're if the hunter's like desperately trying to see where you are, they might see the accessory load in, but they might not see the tracks load in. Like tracks don't load in from far. I wonder if the accessory would load in from far, but either way, I don't take chances. Yeah, it is a bit underwhelming for an S tier. It looks more like an A tier. Oh, maybe there's a decode effect? Maybe. Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, let's see the decode. Yeah, that's really underwhelming. Literally, the A tier does the exact same thing. It does the exact same thing. It does something when you drop a powder or you vault every single time. The trumpet. There's a decoding effect and also an effect when you finish a cipher. Okay, so let's decode for a little bit. Let's see what happens. I was thinking like maybe there's like a chair animation difference, but... Okay, there's a cipher right here. Alright guys, putting my bends. Hunter spawned at the front gate right there. Ooh, predicted. I actually didn't know. It was just a guess. When you get that spawn, the hunter could either spawn over there or like over there or over there at Shad. It's a 1 in 3. Okay, so this is the effect when you're decoding. Alright, alright. What happens when we finish the cipher? Okay, alright. It's fine. Nothing crazy. Yeah. I'm gonna stick with Trumpet because I don't like this trail effect. I really don't like any accessory with trail effects. Okay. I mean, it's alright. It's alright. I'm just gonna put on the Trumpet, though. IDV times Schmitty. Alright. Yeah, guys. Thank you so much for watching today's stream. Gravekeeper's a great survivor. Definitely be sure to check him out. And he's also a lot of fun ever since you can just boost away from the Hunter. I'll definitely be playing him a lot. With that being said, guys. Oh, yeah. Yeah, before we go, guys, actually, before I go, let me just do one more thing. Let's do the predictions so that you guys know what to predict. Ellie is a guy who's giving me these predictions. He was just in the chat earlier. He's been commentating for many years, and he also studies these teams who are in Southeast Asia or China or wherever this is happening. I don't actually know where these teams are or where they're from, but great call this commentator, by the way. So he says that Axewave is most likely to win. He's been right most times before. I mean, he'll at least get 50% right. I mean, these are definitely harder predictions, though. Guessing who's going to win and who's going to be the FMVP, whatever that means, is definitely a lot harder. So let's see what he voted on. So he said Axewave. Axewave is Axis, guys. This is them right there. I just voted on them. And the players who he voted for are Nyan, which is this guy. So sorry, do each of these guys give you 2,000 for a correct prediction? So that's this guy. He's in Florida. Hasha, which is, I don't know where. He's somewhere. He's here. He's also in Florida. Chicken. Chicken is not here. Chicken is here. And Kakaka. Okay, I think I saw him in Florida. No, he's not in Florida. He was over here. Alright, guys, these are your FMVPs. Be sure to vote on them and get yourself some free golden apples. It doesn't cost you anything. And if you guess correctly, then you get free 2,000 golden apples. I think for the FMVPs, you'll get 2,000 for each correct prediction, which is insane. Very generous. And for the correct team, you'll just get 2,000, which is, I don't know. I feel like you should get some sort of compensation. I feel like you should be able to predict the first, second, third, and fourth, so that at least if you get one of them right, you're getting some amount of apples. Because right now, you have a much higher chance of getting the FMV right, probably, than... Oh, hey, is that a girl playing on the team? That's cool. You never see that. But anyway, this is who we're locking in. We got Nyan from Axis, Sasori from Florida, Hasha from Florida, Chicken from Fav, and Kaka from Axis. There we go. And you can't change them once you select, so choose wisely. Anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Just pick the one that's smiling. They're usually the FMVP. Did the teams choose who the FMVP is? Because they're probably just gonna pick like their content creator or whoever. Maybe they're all YouTubers. The S tier is supposed to match Lawyer's limited S tier. Oh, I didn't even know this. Really? Was it supposed to? Anyway, I believe you can make it so Hunters can't see your accessory effect, right? You maybe can, but I'm not gonna bother. I don't even like it much anyway. Okay, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Am I sunk down in the camera? Yes, I am. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys later. Take care. This has been Saki. Peace out, everybody.